Oh my God, we're live. How's it going? How's everybody doing today? Welcome in. Sid wanted me to do this because he wanted to push off the responsibility. Welcome in. I'm Garybok, digital vampire. Some of you know me, and this is Sid. Why don't you introduce yourself, Sid, to the folks?
I'm Sid Knows, and just call me Sid. It's 10 times easier. I'm a very normal human being. There's absolutely nothing wrong with me. Don't worry about it. I am here to annoy the fuck out of Garybok because that's what I do.
That's true. It's his mission in life.
What do I?
What? Huh?
I have the. Oh, I have the wrong thing running as my BGM. Wonderful. Great start.
Got him. Let's go. How's it going? Why do they both move in the same way, low key? Shh. It's, you know, listen, this is definitely not a puppet act. Here, we'll go opposite. How's that?
What a terrible start.
What do you mean? We're laughing. That's the perfect start. I don't know what you're talking about. Sid is definitely not my sock puppet.
I can neither confirm nor deny that.
Well, listen, anyway, how's everybody doing today? It's Friday. Most of you should hopefully be liberated soon. Weekend! Amazing.
It's a wonderful start.
I know. Listen, that's how I start every stream.
Okay, I'm getting thrown with emotes already. Wonderful.
You're getting what?
Thrown with emotes.
Oh,
They like to throw emotes at me for some reason.
Listen, emotes are great. It makes me so sad how many slots are stuck behind being subscribed. It's like, oh, you have 5 emotes, and then you have 15 emotes behind a subscription wall. And it's like, give me more. Give me more emotes, Twitch. Don't be cheap.
Hey, you can now do that. Oh, I forgot about my sound alerts.
What do you mean?
Yeah, I have some very interesting, how do I say this? Interesting sound alerts to keep it about. Okay.
Oh, okay. Well, I can't hear them, so that's, skill issue. I don't know.
Good for you, at least. Cause,
not my problem.
Yeah, I have them in the top right over here. You can't see them, but yeah.
Yeah. Listen, I got some sus ones that are not, that you won't be able to hear. So.
Okay, good. Also, I got money. Thank you, Rose.
Good. Oh, I should put this on Twitter, huh? Whatever.
Putting it on Twitter? Who fucking cares about that? I'm just kidding. I'll just make a screenshot of our 2 dumbass faces.
Oh, I mean, I made a. Oh my God, they're stripping me already. Jesus Christ.
I haven't been stripped yet.
Listen, we just strip faster over here.
Though.
Okay, listen. Old people, we just don't give a shit anymore. It's over.
Oh, shut up. You're not old.
I am old. Ancient.
No.
An ancient creature.
Oh, I've been masked. Okay.
Maybe they thought that it was unfair that I had a visual impairment, with my glass. Oh my God, they took my glasses off. It's so over.
People are like, oh yes, collab. Click on every fucking button there is. Oh, I've been stripped. Okay.
That's true. That's true. Anybody who's used to my collab, or not my collabs, my redeems, I did have to turn off the girl model redeem because it is not compatible with collabs because it's too dummy thick. The assets are too massive, so I can't do it, unfortunately. But the other ones are all there. So
yeah, there's like 2 great reasons as to why.
Yeah, right? I can't imagine what you're talking about. Do you want to explain for the class, Sid?
No. I refuse to take any accountability for anything.
Oh, yeah, that sounds about right. Yeah.
Sounds like me.
I'm not accountable. Yeah. Man, I'm just sitting here admiring your design more.
Yay. You had you made something from Twitter?
Oh, I mean, I had a
I'm not gonna quote okay, never mind.
I made a thumbnail. Oh, you're doing upside downies? Wait, hold on. Oh, I got rid of my quick one for that. I actually
oh my God.
Streamed Final Fantasy VII that way for a while because both the bottom left and the bottom right had important UI info for chat. And so I just I turned myself into a Grybat. Hold on. Lest we be
He's doing it the manual way.
Lest we be wait, hold on. I should be able to get
Hello.
It's really hard to change Hex to be upside down though. I can make it happen, but it's challenging. Yes, this is peak. This is me in my natural environment as a vampire.
How do you rotate yourself? Rose, do you not know how to rotate yourself in VTube Studio? You're like fucking Amelie, who doesn't know what she's doing.
What do you mean? I did rotate in VTube Studio.
No, she's asking you can do that. Like,
oh.
Because Rose is apparently dumb. No, just kidding. On the top of my head,
Control scroll.
Control scroll wheel.
Yep, yep. Oh man, there's so much tech you can do in VTube Studio that people don't know about.
Yeah, that's true.
It's crazy. It's crazy.
Did you post it yet? I'm gonna just steal. Wonderful. I'm just stealing this.
Of course I did. Of course I did.
I'm stealing this. Quoting.
Look at the man coming through here with his thumbnails because we're also live on YouTube. Yeah. Hi
oh my
YouTube.
God.
Yes.
Hi YouTube.
Yeah.
Stealing this because I'm professional.
Well, we're not all internet wizards. Oh, listen. Welcome in to this this show. It's a show of all time.
Okay, question, Grabbuck, you can decide this. Do I add everyone on my Discord server because I can?
Listen.
Nice?
That is up to you. You are much more liberal with your @everyone's than I am.
Wonderful, time to add everyone.
I mute servers that @ me more than like once a month. So
just kidding. I mean, I have no. I'm not gonna do that. I have the like the specific role for it. So
I'm for
nice,
like live.
Swear.
I mean, yeah, I have a live notification one that auto pings everybody that signed up for that one, which is surprisingly high. Wait. Oh, okay. Somebody gave Hex Booba. Got it. Understood.
Huh?
What?
Huh?
Don't worry about it. Wait, why are they like... I'm confused. They should be in front of her. Well, whatever. That's a problem for future me.
If it works, it works.
It works. They're still bloobs, you know?
Yippee bloobs. We love
Guess
bloobs.
what? Am I about to get turned into a gremlin or put in a jar? I feel like it's coming.
Also, this is 5 minutes for me, just saying. So I'm gonna be down in this in like a few minutes again.
That's fine. Oh my God. What a start. And here I was gonna be like, I've got some topics to talk about, just like random stuff. It doesn't matter. Topics are irrelevant.
No. Topics are irrelevant. We just talk about the most random fucking shit ever. Also, that reminds me, and before we start talking about everything, everyone
who's anything with enough courage and effort.
Go follow Greyback right now. If you don't, I will come personally for you. I'm going to stalk you and I'm going to hunt you in your sleep. Go follow Greyback, a wonderful streamer. He streams later than I do, so technically it works really well. So that means that when I stream, you can watch me, and then when I'm done, you can go watch Greyback. That's how it works.
That is true, and vice versa. Except I'm already in your dreams hunting you. So listen, I can't threaten that. But you should definitely go follow Sid. Sid streams at this time of day, which for me is 11 a.m. Whereas I stream usually in the evening for myself. Although I've started streaming at 1 on Fridays. Oh, that's a good one.
Yes, I salute whenever someone's follow. So thank you from Mao. Actually, no, I'm gonna start calling him Meow because it's way funnier.
Meow, meow, meow. I mean, they are meow.
Sure.
If I end up in your house, try and keep the lights off, or he gets confused. Oh, listen. Bright lights, it's fine. I am so like confused why that. You know what? It's fine. We're not gonna try and troubleshoot my redeems right now. I don't know why the little hex bloobs are behind her. It's fine.
Boobs are boobs, okay? It doesn't matter.
It's true. Indeed.
It's like a giant upside down should end in a second. At least I hope. Yeah. Jesus.
So the question is, when your upside down ends, does it put you back into a normal spot, or does it put you back where you were?
No, it puts me back where I were.
Bonk. There we go.
Hi.
Hello.
Oh my God.
We've returned.
Yes. Also, I've been stripped for the whole stream. So.
You're stripped for the whole stream? How much does that cost?
They can technically put it back on. So.
They have an on-off toggle?
Yeah, like it's 1,000. So when you I start with stream with.
Oh, does it just last forever?
And then when someone redeems it once, when I have it on, it goes off.
They like it when you jack it off.
Yeah, they like to strip me.
Yeah.
But I don't care that much.
Chat also likes when I jack it off.
Sure, Greybug. Sure.
Yeah. Take the jacket off. I don't know what you're talking about.
Can you tell that whenever I get followed, I can do it?
It's great. It's great. Oh, let's see.
Oh my God, we're stripping each other. Wait, what?
Hey, yo. Wait, hold on. Hold on.
Guys, this is PG friendly, we swear.
I didn't say that, bro. We didn't clear those border boundaries before we started.
No, just kidding.
My streams are not PG friendly. That's crazy.
Mine aren't either, don't worry.
That's crazy. That's crazy. Yeah, I have a soundboard and I used it for a while when I very first started, but I realized that literally the only sound I use like frequently is that one. So I put it on a different scene. Hello, Ali Achula.
And also Mid Broman. Hello. Hello to everyone.
Yeah. Welcome in.
This chat is going way too fast for me, I'm not gonna lie. How do fucking people with more like viewers do this?
Well, I know that it's a lot easier when I'm not trying to bounce off another person, right? When I'm paying attention to somebody in a collab, then I'm paying way more attention to that person and like what's going on in VTube Studio. Whereas like when I'm playing a game, I can follow chat that's like pretty active pretty quickly. You sort of just get used to it. Some of it you just like, your eyes just sort of blur if it's going fast enough, and you kind of just catch one every once in a while, sort of speed reading style. Like when you're in really big chats. Have you ever practiced like with you know, like going to a big streamer's chat and just watching their chat to see if you can pay attention at all? No.
I just look at the streamer.
You just look at the streamer? Fair enough. Yeah, because the thing is, a lot of the time chat is not as clever as they think, and they will repeat the same thing. And so that probably makes it easier too. You know what I mean? When you've got like 1,000 people in your chat, you got a lot of the same general gist of message.
One brain cell, one collective brain cell.
Exactly. But yes, yeah, it was. I was in a collab with like quite a few people like in somebody else's chat, and it was like, it was pure chaos because you couldn't tell like which things were redeems or which things were addressed to who, you know, because it was this shared collab chat. And so it's like, if people were talking, it's like if it was somebody from my chat, I couldn't even tell because there were so many people from somebody else's chat. Whereas at least when they're all your chat, you kind of like, you know that everything that's being said is addressed to you somewhat.
Yeah, it's true. Doesn't matter. We're now in the same collab, so anything is being said is addressed to both of us.
I mean, that's true. That's more true for a chatting collab.
If someone calls a Greybug a piece of shit, that means you call me a piece of shit.
Oh, call me a piece of shit. Let's go.
Hell yeah.
Hey, listen, this is actually, you guys actually can see, I have like tattoos on my forearms. That's like almost never visible. Like having me be shirtless and like zoomed up here. Yeah, look at that. Look at these details, baby. What if you call me cute? Oh.
No, I refuse.
Sid is very cute though. It's a cute model.
Shut up. No, fuck you.
Whoa, Sid hates getting praised? Okay, listen, you just added another tool to my arsenal.
I'm killing you one day. I hope you know that.
No, but seriously, your model is
Twitch in game.
In Minecraft, in the Minecraft movie.
Minecraft movie. Have you watched that one?
No.
I haven't either, but for some reason a bunch of people do, even though it's a shit movie.
It's crazy. The review I keep seeing is like 2 out of 10 movie, 10 out of 10 audience experience, because there's so many
kids just keep screaming the same shit.
Yeah. I'm too old and out of it. I'm out of the game. I don't understand what everybody's yelling about memes, you know? Me speaking like an old mafioso. I'm delayed?
Shut up. As in delay with the memes.
Oh, I mean, you're not wrong. You're not wrong. I think, you know what the worst thing is that I never was on Vine. And so I feel like there's an entire generation of people with Vine memes that I don't have any awareness of. I at least kind of know TikTok memes, or at least some of them, but I just completely missed the entire Vine era. And so sometimes people will quote things and I'm just like, that's the craziest shit I've ever heard. And they're like, well, it's a meme from Vine. I'm like, oh,
I didn't know that. I'm sorry.
I mean, that literally happened at least 4 times with Corvo.
Yeah, no, that matchup is not going to happen.
What, you and Corvo?
No, as in, like, you and Corvo with, like, memes. Because Corvo is definitely someone who's just embraced Vine.
Yeah. Well, that's why I thought Corvo was so batshit insane, because I didn't realize that, like,
Corvo
3/4 of this,
regardless of whether or not
but it's so
Vine.
much more insane when they're quoting Vine memes that you don't know are memes, and you think that's just something that comes out of their mouth. Like,
I mean, Corvo just fucking poops out of their mouth sometimes. Like the organs have just been aligned differently somehow. With Corvo.
Yeah. I can't wait. I feel like we're just gonna be summoning him. He's just gonna like show up now.
Don't clip this and send this to Corvo. Thank you. I'm very nice, I swear.
Do it, chat. Do it. Sid can't take it. I can. I'll fight Corvo.
God damn.
Yeah, dude, Corvo bought me tequila, so
Hell yeah. Hey, free alcohol. Who doesn't say no to that? Says the guy who doesn't drink any alcohol ever.
Skill issue, Des.
I love my water.
Water. At least you don't have the British like bottle water. Bottle water in it.
Mate.
I love how the Brits are catching strays in a stream with nobody in it. Bottle water, governor.
There are
Tuesday in it.
Don't worry. There are a bunch of bread in here, Brits, so we can make fun of them all we want.
Perfect.
I'm gonna strike, but I just realized 2 of my mods are fucking British.
Perfect. See, I'm just here to cause chaos for you. It's fine.
Hell yeah.
The have you ever seen that TikTok of the guy that's like, Americans, it is croissant. It is not croissant. Have you ever seen that? And then people are always like, oh yeah, okay, pronounce jalapeno or tortilla or guacamole or like they're like pico de gallo. There's so many clips of British people pronouncing all of the like Mexican foods or Spanish foods completely horribly. It's like
jalapeno.
Yeah. Jalapeno.
Jalapeno.
Tortillas.
At this point, this is fucking a crime.
Pico de gallo.
God, that is terrible.
Croissant.
All right.
Croissante.
All right. Guillotine.
Guillotine. Yeah, a guillotine. A guillotine.
Whoever says it cross-sea-ant, guillotine.
Guillotine.
Don't care who it is. Guillotine. Okay.
Get him. Choppa.
Exactly. You move a lot compared to me.
I mean, I don't know what to say. I've been at the game longer, Sid.
I've been in the game longer. Welcome back to the stream. It's 2060 currently. I'm still using the same model because I'm broke. I hope you all like it when I don't move a lot because my neck hurts.
Yeah, I gotta get in my movement while I'm still young enough to do it, you know, before I get stupid.
It reminds me, I was in like a collab thing yesterday with a good friend of mine, Yuna, and at one point Discord like just fucking died, and we didn't have any like alternative for a few minutes, so I just was in the corner going, just wiggling. I was communicating in Morse code.
I see.
And then somehow Yuna remembered that Steam voice chat was a thing. And I was like, that is an insane alternative.
Beware.
I would never think of that.
I wouldn't either. I would have probably just tried to come up with some sort of alternate, like, some other voice platform. We're going back to TeamSpeak, guys. I was gonna say TeamSpeak, yeah, or Ventrilo. Get a vent server up. Yeah.
Oh, that one. Yeah, no, never mind. Or Skype.
Yeah.
Technically.
Skype? No, Skype's definitely gone.
I know, but you get the point.
I do. The ancient days. Okay, so like one of my problems that I have is that in my real life, I am old enough that I've lived through the entirety of like internet best practices. And so we all started in the era of like everything should be completely anonymous. So your name, like your email address and stuff should be like not related at all to your name. And so like, and now it's just gone the other direction where everybody's just like, yeah, it's first name dot last name and maybe a cutesy number at gmail.com. And I'm like, yeah, mine is an email that I made when I was 10. Like, but the problem is I've used it for so long that it would be such a colossal pain in the ass to like redo it, to like redo every single thing that has that email on it. It's
no, it's true.
It's so over. I hate it so much.
you know what is one thing that I don't like is that when certain like internet providers like provide you with like a certain email.
Oh,
you know what I mean?
My very first email was based on my internet provider, and so my Steam account is actually based on an email account that doesn't exist anymore. But fortunately, you can like assign a different email to it. But my account name is an email address that doesn't exist anymore.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
The thing is with the whole internet provider, it's because like we moved internet providers at one point, and somebody in my household like still had it. I already used like a bunch of fucking Gmail because it's like, you know, on its own. And they were like, well, I don't want to change the internet provider because my email is connected in. I'm like, bruh, okay, let me just fucking deal with this. Go up there you go. end of story.
It's how they trap you. It's like being on Apple. They're like, oh, well, literally everything that we have only works on our stuff. So if you want to leave, you have to basically like figure out a workaround for everything that you've bought over the past 20 years. And then people are like, nah, too much of a hassle. And I'm like, yeah, man, trapping you in the ecosystem. It works. It works, man.
If you had to revive an app, which app will you revive?
That's a good question. Let me think about that for a second.
I don't have brain cells to think about this. What the fuck? What is an app I use which I don't...
Like an app that died anymore that you're just sad about? Well, like Vine would be a good example, right? Like, I don't have any attachment to Vine, so I don't care. But what would be...
technically that wouldn't be the case. But like the problem with Vine is, in my opinion, it's basically like it just went up every time. Like you start with Vine, then you got fucking Musical.ly, which was more like just the dancing to music, which pretty cool, I guess. And then somehow they decided to go from Musical.ly to TikTok, and then fucking, you know, welcome to attention span of 1.05 the milliseconds. I know.
Okay, I'm gonna give you a boomer answer. Blockbuster Video.
Jesus Christ, Greybog.
No, but like legitimately these days, with fucking the way that rentals and stuff are and how shitty they can be on streaming services, especially with games and stuff like that, like, bring back Blockbuster. I know, that's why it's a boomer answer.
It's not an app.
I know it's not an app. That's why it's a boomer answer. It's like I'm giving you an answer that's literally not even the question that you asked me.
Jesus Christ.
The app I want to bring back.
This is a terrible idea. No, just kidding.
The app I want to bring back is bone-in buffalo wings.
You know what I want to bring back? I want to bring back an historian.
You want to bring back what?
Back in the day when they ruled, it was a lot better. Shut up.
I actually love that in what was that movie actually called? Was it just Captain Marvel? The first Captain Marvel movie. Was it just Captain Marvel?
I don't know. Don't look at me. I don't care about any of those.
Oh, well, it was basically set like as a a prequel, so it was actually set in the 90s, but they didn't really tell you that. But when she lands on Earth, there's like Blockbuster Video and Radio Shack and stuff like that. I was dying at that. It was like the perfect time reference point. You know, it's like, oh, we're in the past. Oh, she landed in a Blockbuster. Oh, I see.
I was like, I recognize that.
I do. Dude, I say it all the time. I'm older than the internet, okay? Listen, I was trapped in the proto era of the internet.
No. People on stream don't know my age, so you're not gonna get to know that. Fuck you.
You get to know that I'm old, ancient.
I mean, that's true.
The boomer tuber.
The boomer tuber. The B-tuber, but that makes
B-tuber.
That means you can make it boob tuber.
The booba tuber. No, that's booba tuba's a Lara. What's the oldest meme you quote? Does it have to be an internet meme? Because like you could argue that there were memes from movie quotes forever, basically. So you know things like "it's a trap," like that. You know the like old Star Wars movie memes. Those are good ones. Like what's a regular meme that I quote? I know that there are a few. I would say that like the oldest memes I quote are probably from the mid to late 2000s, early 2010s, from like animated TV shows or things like that.
Take one guess what mine is. I'm pretty sure you should know, but
I don't know. I don't have the brain power to remember what your memes that you quote are. Probably SpongeBob.
Yeet.
Okay, well, I mean, yeet's just become such a part of ordinary language now that it almost doesn't count.
I don't care. I love yeet.
I love yeet too.
The fuck I want.
Whenever I really want to do an extra yeet, I use that one with the Lion King edit. Do you know which one I'm talking about?
I was taking a drink.
Skill issue, Dio.
He's dying on stream, guys. Clip it. Okay, Jesus, there we go.
Bro doesn't mute himself to cough. Holy crap, Tascaru.
Fuck no. You can grab everything I do. I sneeze on stream. I cough on stream. I do everything. You know,
the only thing I mute is coughing because it's loud. Like
you sign up for it. You fucking follow me. You sign up for that. I don't care.
I see. So you're an all bodily functions type of person.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah. Fuck yes.
Did even fart? You cannot hear my farts. What do you mean? I don't fucking go up to my microphone and go, what? No.
I can swallow loud enough that it sounds like a fart.
Sure.
Fucking got him.
Useless skill number 427 with Greybug.
I have so many useless skills. It's great.
Jesus Christ.
I think I learned that when I was like 8.
What, by yourself or by someone?
No, with a friend. Like he was doing that. I was like, what the fuck are you doing? And he was like, I can gulp really loud.
Gulp.
Yep, pretty much. The immaculate throat control. You know what I mean? Oh my God, I'm blind again. That's insane. I do really like your like spinning. What would you call it? Your like digital clockwork gear eye.
Oh, you mean my cyber eye?
Yeah, your cyber eye. I was just trying to describe sort of what it looks like specifically, but
it is really cool. It spins.
It spin.
You wanna know a really fun story? Actually,
sure.
There is so Q, who's currently now my mod, who first like found me through TikTok. It was there was an artist. They were making fan art. And apparently Q decided to have a breakdown, like a mental breakdown over what color my, for us, left eye, so the purple one, is supposed to be. Don't ask me how, why, or when. Somehow Q also decided it was a great idea to think about orange.
Okay.
Like,
I mean...
How the fuck do you... It's purple. What?
Oh, it is purple. He was breaking down
the
like
orange coming from.
Oh, I thought you were saying like what color it should be, not what color it is.
No, fucking.
I see.
She was making fan art, and she thought it was fucking orange somehow. Like she was literally having almost a 3-hour discussion about what the color of my eye was.
Is she colorblind?
I don't know. Probably at this point.
Yeah, maybe. Listen, I have bad news for you. You may be colorblind.
The moment they told me that, I was just like, you could have just fucking asked me. Like,
you what, mate? The number of adults that realize that they're colorblind when they're in their like 20s is mind-blowing to me.
Why did my brain go to Shikai?
That is one of the ones I was thinking of. Yes, that is one of them. That's correct.
The one who pissed herself on stream.
Amazing. Yeah, and I like to joke that I'm a vtuber because I go to the bathroom every hour, but damn.
They call me piss boy because I pee before stream. I don't know why.
You only pee before stream? That's crazy, dog.
I do pee sometimes during stream.
The number of streamers I see that are like, is it okay for me to go to the bathroom during an ad break once every couple hours? I'm like, bitch, I go every hour. I don't know what you're talking about. Yeah, like nobody's gonna miss you when it's an ad break anyway.
Yeah, also, my chat is wonderfully good at misspelling. Like they just cannot fucking spell like at all.
What about Mr. Spelling?
That's me because I can spell.
Oh, you're Mr. Spelling? Okay, got it.
Yeah, and for some reason they can't. No, there's one thing I've actually like said to myself when it comes to like saying, oh, can I do this, or can I, or like apologies and everything. Like if I have a genuine reason to cancel stream, you are not getting a sorry out of me. Absolutely not. Fuck no. It's like you see all those big streamers who are like, oh, sorry guys, my mom
I'm in the hospital. Yeah, or whatever.
My mom died. My dad is currently heavily injured in the hospital. I'm currently having a fucking mental breakdown, and my dog is currently on death row. Sorry guys, my biggest apologies ever. I hope I can stream tomorrow. And I'm like, bro, what the fuck?
Yeah, it's crazy. The only time I apologize is like to if it's like a collab, you know, so where I'm like letting somebody else's schedule, like I'm like disappointing their schedule planning or whatever. I have a big
valid reason. Absolutely fucking not. No.
I don't know. I have a big hang up about people being disrespectful of your time if you're like coordinating something.
If you have a good reason for it, like if I'm in a fucking hospital, you expect me to stream from the hospital?
Well, no, of course not. But I'm saying like I would still feel a little bit bad that I had to cancel last minute, or somebody that you like that they're like setting time aside for. I at least like there's at least some level of like you actually agreed to do something with somebody. When you're streaming, it's always on your schedule. You know what I mean?
So basically, Greybuck, what you're saying is that if you die, you'd still feel bad for dying because you agreed to doing things.
Yes. Yeah. I would feel regret. That's true. Mm-hmm.
What the fuck?
Listen, I value commitment very highly, okay? All right, listen. The number of people that are just like, I'm gonna just cancel because I'm just like not feeling it today. Like if it's your stream, whatever, but like it's hard for me to like set time aside for people because I have a lot of things that I'm trying to juggle with other people's schedules. And so like if we're doing a collab and somebody's just like, yeah, I just don't feel like it. I'm like, okay, low key, that actually kind of makes me mad.
Yeah, but that is not a valid reason in my opinion. Like if you don't feel like it, that's just like, bruh, like you've agreed to it, right? Like if you have a valid reason, like fucking, I don't know, a funeral, you're in the hospital, you just came out of a fucking car crash, you just saw someone being shot in the head because now you're traumatized. Like those are all valid reasons. If you can
if that happened in reverse,
I feel like it.
Like if you and I had a collab and you were like, hey, I'm in the hospital, I'd be like, oh shit, yeah, like that sucks, no worries, and I wouldn't be mad about it. But if I were the one in the hospital, I would still at least like apologize that like I mean, not really apologize, I guess.
Can
but,
I
like,
slap him somehow?
It is what it is.
Is there a way I can slap this guy?
I am that person that like will tell people that something came up even if it's like actually a big deal.
Yeah, but that is not a problem. It's just the fact of feeling bad about it or saying sorry for it. It's just like saying sorry for fucking nothing, in my opinion. It's like you have a valid reason. What are you saying sorry for?
yeah, I don't know. It's not like I chose it, but it still is an inconvenience to the other person also. You know what I mean?
Yes, Grabber's currently heavily injured in the hospital. What a inconvenience for me.
I mean, fair enough.
Jesus Christ.
Shit, that sucks. So 6 p.m. then? No, when people have valid like reasons, it doesn't bother me to be on the receiving end of it. But I have been.
Why should it bother other people when they're on the receiving end when it's your case?
It's not so much that I expect that it bothers them, but I still feel like maybe it's because I'm partly one of the people responsible for coordinating in the first place a lot of the time. I don't know. It just is. It just be that way. I respond very analytically in crisis where I'm like, okay, we need to do this. We need to do this. We need to make sure that like, you know, somebody's feeding our cat. Okay, I need to like tell them that I'm not going to be making it to this thing because we're, you know, on a flight to a funeral. Okay, I've got to like, you know, yada, 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 yada. I like coordinate all of those things like almost immediately. I don't know. Maybe it's just a coping mechanism.
It probably is at this point.
Yeah, probably. I don't know, man.
Shit sucks, I guess.
Yeah, it do be that way. Anyway, anywho.
Anyway. Oh my god.
Streamer stuff. What have you been playing lately, Sid? I see you've been playing Cyberpunk.
Yes. Well, I've been streaming a bunch of shit. For now, it's Cyberpunk, which, for those who know, I basically did all of the side missions available first before even doing any of the main story, because I'm like that.
Oh, I see.
I finished Detroit Become Human. Became one of my favorite games. I actually had a really good ending, because suck it, losers.
What ending did you get? I don't care about spoilers for other people because that game's been out for like a decade at this point.
I'm pretty sure I managed to get Kara into Canada.
Okay.
I managed to get Connor to like join the resistance, and I managed to get Marcus to do a normal like free demonstration getting to freedom. I think that's it. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure there's a clip of me like doing a massive gamble, because I don't know. I'm assuming, have you played the game?
I have, yeah, several times.
Okay. So when you have Kara going up to the border, there is at one point you can like learn extra things depending on how your stories went, and like you can sacrifice people, right?
Yeah. The people that like helped you along the way.
Yeah, and then like toilet and everything. And then at one point, there's like the option of 4 options for like sacrifice this person, sacrifice this, sacrifice that, or no sacrifice. For some reason, didn't know what to do, and at the very last millisecond, I felt bad for like sacrificing anybody, so I just said no, and I just went for the 5 stages of grief in like a minute.
Understandable.
And it worked somehow.
That game is such an amazing example of how like actually doing choice-based games works, because there's a lot of games where they just sort of give you an illusion of choice, and at the end of the day there sort of is an illusion of choice in that game, but it really does take into account so many past choices, both for that character and the other characters. And I always loved looking at the like decision map matrices at the end of missions to see like where things could have gone. And
I mean, if you suck at pressing buttons, then most of the people die.
I think my first one, we tried to cross the river instead of going through like the border patrol.
Yeah.
Which didn't end as well.
They drowned.
No, they made. I think we made it, but the oh my god, what's his name? The big robot dude that helps you. The
I don't
black
think it's
guy.
called Arthur, but
I don't remember his name. The one that you get in the
house.
The house. Yeah.
Yeah.
The like dollhouse mission. Yeah, I can't remember his name. It's been so long, but yeah, like he died, but I can't remember if both of the other two made it or not, but like oh no.
Anyway. Yeah,
Do you see that last chat? Read
No.
this only if you like to for funsies.
No.
No?
No.
Oh, okay. Rar, uwu, xd, oo, meow, oo, nya, uwu, neko, oo, chan. Uwu, chan, wait, no, oo, chan, tihi, uwu, oo, ehe, kawaii. I'll do it. I'll do it.
Me when I'm Narissa.
Based. Listen, being compared to Narissa, I'll take that.
Okay, true. Good point. But can
Love
you
me.
sing as well as her?
No. Fuck no. Fuck no, I can't. No, I do love Narissa. The only thing I don't love about Narissa is that she is an Aerith shipper.
I do not care for the Final Fantasy stuff.
Maidenless. Get out. Get out.
You know I've been single the moment I fucking came out of my mother's womb. Okay, shut up.
What does that have to do with anything?
Maidenless?
Oh, I mean, true, but like, no, just not being otherwise engaged isn't the same as being maidenless. Maidenless is like an extra level beyond. You know what I mean?
I have not felt the touch of a woman in my lifetime.
It's maidenless behavior.
Okay, well, I'm not incel, so that works.
Anyway, yeah, no, I actually really like Detroit Become Human, and it's really fun to watch other people because there are so many different ways the story can go based on like different choices that you make. They actually do play out quite differently.
Yeah, I mean, as you said, like with the whole like illusionary stuff, like in a bunch of games is like a storyline which happens regardless of how well you do or not, or like what you pick, or like what dialogue option.
Yeah.
But then with Detroit, there's like a bunch of different endings, which are really well done. Which, if you look at like another game, which is one of my favorite, and like Baldur's Gate 3 is one of them as well.
Yep.
Most of the like they say they have a bunch of like endings, but it's mostly like a just minor, way
Like one line of
minor
dialogue
details.
difference or something. Yeah.
No, but most like minor details, like oh, you have this person here or that person there or that thing or whatever. But it's like I still think like in Baldur's Gate, there's such a huge story behind it, and like depending on your actions and how well you do, like you can do one thing in Act 1, like just fucking yeet the guy from the Iron Hand gnomes just out of the fucking windmill, and you just
Wallbreak or whatever.
Yeah, Wallbreak, and you just lose a whole fucking quest line of the Iron Hand gnomes, just everything. Like just you could just think, haha, funny wee, and then well, you just fucking managed to get the Iron Hand gnomes basically killed.
Yeah, Baldur's Gate 3 is like a once in a generation type of game. Like, I don't think we're gonna see a game that is in a similar style that's better than it for at least a decade.
Yeah, no, that's fair.
It is, yeah, it's crazy. That I absolutely love that game. It is the amount of detail that they went into to give you different like plot choices, but also to account for the myriad of things that you can do in D&D with different spell abilities and things like that is crazy. Like they do so good. It's fine. Don't worry about it. Have you ever played Mass Effect, Sid? I don't remember.
Nope.
Oh, okay. Mass Effect is like...
I'm pretty sure I have it somewhere on my list, but
it's
I don't remember where.
Halfway in between for real choice versus illusion of choice. Because ending-wise, it's a lot more illusion of choice, unfortunately. But in terms of storyline like beats within the games, there is actually some pretty important stuff that happens differently, including like permadeath for some characters. And so like it's very satisfying because it's one of the only games that's ever managed to do cross game choices where things that you do in the first game will affect things in the second and third game, which is kind of wild. So I mean,
like completely different copies, or like
like
one game of itself.
like the characters, I mean, for example, if a character dies in the first game, like then they're just fucking dead in the second or third game. Still, like it'll and then like certain choices that you made will affect whether you can do certain things other like in the second and third game. And like,
these are like all
so on
sequels
so
and
forth.
stuff you're on about, or?
Yeah, well, so Mass Effect, the original was like a trilogy. So it was 3 games, Mass Effect 1, 2, and 3.
Oh, okay. Never mind. That makes sense. Okay.
Yeah. So it was designed with that in mind at the beginning, but there's some like pretty significant outcomes in the middle of the games based on things that you did or didn't do earlier in that game or in other games. And like it was very satisfying, but that's also partly, I think, why it got so much hate for the ending, because the ending felt very much like it didn't account for a lot of the things you may or may not have done. And so then people are like, well, that's lame, considering how much it did well with regard to like other choices that you made.
That's like writing a wonderful essay and like your midway and then your conclusion is just, it sucks.
Yeah. Like, so the last 5 minutes of Mass Effect like pissed a lot of people off.
Which the last 5 minutes is a good game.
Like low key, yeah, kind of, or headcanon it or whatever. But yeah, the rest of the experience was so satisfying in terms of that style of game of, because it's not the same style as Detroit where it's all just choose your own adventure. It actually is like an action RPG, but like the choices in dialogue and stuff like that are, you know, pretty impactful. So still a big recommend from me.
I'll think about it.
I'll think about it. Yeah.
In other words, I'll forget about it.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Okay. Some bucko. It's fine.
Oh god, I'm so nice, I swear.
It's fine. I'm used to recommending things and then people being like, sure, and then never happening.
And I was like, hey, you remember this one thing I recommended? What do you mean? I have no idea what you mean.
No,
God,
I don't remember that at all.
We have a certified hater.
Let's go. Welcome in, certified hater.
They're a certified hater. Reminds me of Twitter for some reason.
I love how we've all, as a collective, decided to unanimously call it Twitter still.
That's because it is.
That's right.
Yeah. Like,
that's right.
I'm not going to go too political because it's like not my thing on stream. But it's like he tried it with PayPal as well. Like, there's no fucking reason to. It's
he tried to call it X. It's so stupid.
He's just obsessed with the letter X, and I'm just like, brother, just rename yourself to X then. Like, fucking, who gives a shit?
It will never be X. Yeah, for sure. Did you know? This is really funny, actually. Do you know on YouTube in a description, if you put a link?
Ow, sorry.
Sometimes
it's front of me.
It will be they'll sort of, I don't know how to describe it. They sort of like shorten it with the icon. Like if you link a YouTube video, it'll have like a little YouTube play button and then just like the video's title instead of showing the hyperlink. Do you know what I'm talking about when I say that?
Yes.
In like a YouTube description.
Yes.
I was trying to figure out why it didn't seem like the Twitter hyperlinks were working that way, but they were in some people's videos when I looked in their descriptions. And the reason is because it only does that if you link it as twitter.com/username, and it doesn't if you link it as x.com/username. It's so funny.
Also, on a completely different note. Okay, I'm getting bullied by fucking TTS. Anyway, so for TTS, I have GLaDOS, right? Which is GLaDOS.
I think it's 0, but
how does my mod manage to spell GLaDOS with a fucking Y? There's still a U and an I in between the O and the Y. What the fuck? Okay, anyway.
Gladys.
It's GLaDOS. What the fuck, you?
GLaDOS. Yeah.
Why are my mods this dumb? Why did I pick them?
Why'd you listen? I don't know. Skill issue. No, Gladys. Probably. Yeah. I don't know, man. Yeah. You enjoy rage baiting? Understandable. Yeah, understandable.
I'm gonna kill someone.
Do it. For the content.
Sure, I'll fucking fly over to fucking the US and be like, hey, Greybug, how's life? Oh, is it going good? Oh, what a shame. Fucking die, thingy.
Imagine flying into the US thinking that you're going to win an armed conflict.
Fuck no. Oh god, I gotta stretch. Oh no.
You got to stretch?
Ah, my tracking is half gone. Wonderful.
Yeah, I lean back when I stretch. I'm like,
okay, flex.
it's pretty easy to set up.
Yeah, I can't be asked.
The only problem is that it messes with your shortcut movement position, so you have to re-record them all if you want to do that, which is kind of annoying.
I have a bunch of them, so no.
Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much. Yeah.
Ow, my neck.
Yeah, your neck stiff.
No, it's probably because I went road cycling yesterday.
Oh.
I did 120 kilometers on Sunday. What is wrong with me?
That's pretty far.
Oh, I thought you were gonna be. Oh, I'm American. What are kilometers? I don't know.
I did have to convert it for a second, but you know.
No, by the way, Q. Do you run? No, it's road cycling. It's when you have bike. Bike go fast. Bike go vroom.
Bike go burr.
Yeah, bike go burr.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I can convert to metric. Listen, just because I'm American doesn't mean I can't convert it.
He's one of the smart Americans. Oh my god.
He can do math? I know, it's crazy. Imagine.
My chat apparently doesn't believe I touched grass.
I will still die on the hill that Fahrenheit is a better system of measurement.
I'm killing you. In game. I'm not arguing against
Here's
this.
the thing. Here's the thing.
No. Other subject. Hey, what nice weather, right? You want to talk about toilets? Actually, random thought. This is I don't know why this came to my mind. So there's a bunch of people who really like bidets.
Uh-huh.
I've never tried one.
Okay.
What is it with bidets? I don't understand. It's just a fucking spraying your ass, no?
Correct.
What's up with that?
I mean, like, I don't want to be like too graphic. I don't know. It is just like a water jet to clean your ass that like means that you look at the yeeting, that, you know, you don't have to like, I don't know.
I mean, you still have to wet because it's wet after.
It is, but you don't have to like, it's more like patting down rather than like wiping. I don't know.
Oh, okay. That makes sense.
Yeah, I don't know. It's just, I guess I get it. Like, I have used a bidet in foreign countries, you know? I don't know. In Japan.
In Japan. Yeah. Also, normally with ads, I do like the whole, we're not gonna talk anything, blah blah blah. Yeah, for those who are here, fucking skill issue. I'm gonna collab. I'm gonna keep talking. So you either subscribe or you enjoy your 3-minute ads.
Or buy Twitch Turbo.
True, that works too. That's what I have.
Me too.
You know,
I can't live without it. I hate ads with such a visceral passion. I will do anything to not have ads. I haven't watched ads in so long. It's actually insane.
Yeah.
Like it is wild to me how much people be like, so you know this ad? And I'm like, I don't actually. Like
the only time
I have no idea what you're talking about.
But then it's only normal like geographic stuff, which is like in your country.
I don't have
like,
cable.
I mean, technically we don't have either as well. So
yeah, I literally have no ads. Like I refuse to watch a streaming service that has ads. Like if they don't allow you the option to pay more to have no ads, then I don't watch it. I flat out refuse.
based.
It is painful. It is painful whenever you go somewhere like like if I go to the dentist, you know, they'll be like, "Oh, do you want to like watch TV or whatever?" I'm like, "No." I would rather just raw dog this dentist appointment than have ads while I'm having my teeth drilled. I don't know, man. It's awful.
Grabak is about to raw dog an entire flight of 12 hours just because he doesn't want to watch a film which has a few ads in it.
Well, the films don't have ads on them, or at least not that I'm aware of.
Some of them do, I'm pretty sure.
Oh, that would be an instant no.
Just download everything on your phone.
Yeah, I mean, usually what it is I'll just like read a book and or listen to music, but
and or Hong Shu Mimi.
Yeah.
That's what I do.
Play the sad violin from SpongeBob. Okay, hold on, I can do that.
Oh, you actually have one? That's how the ads feel.
Unfortunately for you, however, you are maidenless.
Me. She's talking to me.
No, I'm talking to anybody who's got ads right now.
That's true.
They didn't hear that. Exactly. Yeah. That's the best part. They don't know that I'm shit talking them.
Wild.
Big oof. Yeah. Why'd my music go down all of a sudden?
I don't know.
It's coming back. It's fine. It's just a quiet start of a song.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say like a transition.
Yeah. Yeah, man. Listen, anyway, yeah, so Imperial and Metric.
Fuck no, I'm not gonna have this conversation.
Listen, it's easy. It's easy. Metric is for science. Imperial is for daily life. The end. Full stop.
You know what I should get? I should get a middle finger toggle. So
I have a middle finger emote.
No, I don't. But
yeah.
I mean, technically, I have a wrench, which is like a knife area, so that works kind of. But you know, just get a middle finger emote, just fucking middle finger. Up to you. Like trigger. Is that even allowed on Twitch? I have no idea. I assume it is.
Middle finger? I think so. As far as I'm aware.
I mean, I assume it's not offensive.
I mean, it's offensive, but like, I don't think it's offensive in a way that they're gonna like ban you. You know what I mean? Like, fuck is offensive, quote unquote, but people say it all the time.
Fuckity fuck.
Yeah. Maybe if you were, no, not even then. Twitch doesn't even really like care about that. I know that YouTube somewhat does.
VTuber hips.
Okay, VTuber hips. Oh nar. Oh nar. You gotta word it weirdly.
What?
Go ahead.
You gotta word it weirdly because Joel had one and taken it down once. What, an emote or a trigger?
Oh, yeah, the emote. Yeah, that's probably, I could see that. Like, because they are kind of strict on emotes where they're like, oh, you can't do a twerking emote or like a whatever, you know.
Some people, you cannot have a one which says dumb on your forehead because it's apparently like, what's it called? You're talking down to yourself or on someone else.
Oh, like self-harm?
No, not in that way.
Oh,
but like I don't know, there's a word for it.
Oh, well, I have one.
I don't know if like some people get like the dumb one, which is like not, I don't know. It gets yeeted away for some reason.
Yeah,
I mean,
well, it's like
the twerking one I can understand because it implies sexualism, so.
I guess, but like usually they're also, you know, an Among Us or something. It's like so you know what I mean? I don't know. It's, yeah.
Sadly.
Mine says baka, so it gets around it because they're not worldly enough to realize that that means dumb.
Big brain.
Yeah, the Grybaka. Wait, hold on. Where's my items? There we go. Yeah, it's basically just this in emote form. Yeah.
I mean, it works. So.
Man, I was seeing Cinder talk about binding certain like toggles to your MMO mouse, and I was like, damn, she's smart. That's smart. Not having to like look at your stream deck because you have to like look down to press the right button. You just like have it on your mouse. I'm like, oh man, smart lady.
Is that one of those with like a bunch of buttons? You mean, or?
Yeah. The mice,
Nah.
yeah, like a mouse for
No.
primarily designed for MMOs.
That just sounds like excessive. I'm not gonna lie.
That's what I have. Mine has let's see, 1, 2, 3, 6, 12 buttons on the side.
No, like I get it as an MMO mouse, but I just mean like if you have the alternative of getting a stream deck, then like for example, this is how it looks when I look at my stream deck. It's like it's just me looking down. I'm not fucking doing. You know?
I mean, this is me looking down. I have to actually like look down.
Yeah, I don't know. I can just like look at it.
I mean, I think it's fine for a lot of things, but her main thing was for like certain expression toggles, like crying or things like that, so you can just do it immediately without having to like look and find something. You know,
Yeah,
I don't know.
I'm never gonna get an MMO mouse because I am an
Makes
FPS
sense.
player.
Music is a bit loud for whomst? For Sid or for me?
Because it's your, at least the thing shows your icon.
Oh. Really? I feel like my music's actually kind of quiet.
Hello guys, welcome to this new stream. Today, Gearbox is going to be very quiet because apparently that's some sort of ASMR. I don't know.
We're trying to get banned by using ASMR. ASMR without the ASMR tag. Yeah.
You know something really? Okay, well it's not funny actually. It's kind of sad. I actually cannot listen to ASMR.
Oh.
Okay, so I'm not gonna go into too much detail because private life. Basically, very long story short, I've been operated on my left ear and right ear, basically my ears, to the point where, for some reason, ASMR has like this certain tone, like the very whispery type, like I guess it's like the higher whisper type, where it hits like a certain tone where one of my ears basically goes no, and it just like starts hurting or like
Why
like affecting it. So it's just affecting it a bunch. So I'm not saying I don't like ASMR, I just literally can't listen to it.
Hold on.
I'm waiting.
Oh. What the?
Are you really trying to do the thing where
Is
it's
it?
in front?
Wait. Oh, it's like it's actually that toggle. Oh, I see why it got messed up. Okay. Well,
Fixed it?
I can't fix that right now, so
Damn, L.
I know, right? Gel. I thought. Well, maybe I can. I don't know. Anyway, any hoodle.
Oh
You got any games you're looking forward to in the future there? Sid?
Probably not.
No.
I'll be very honest. I have not really been attention to any of like the new games and everything. Like I'm not. Like the thing is with most like games is they say a bunch of shit and then it's like okay, but then we'll see if you're gonna be able to fucking prove it. What the fuck? Okay, it's like
There we go. No?
yeah. Oh, huh?
Don't worry about it. It's fine.
And like they promise a bunch of shit and like especially like single player games like oh you can do this or you can do that or blah, 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 blah. And I'm just like nah, fuck, doesn't matter. Like we'll see on release if you can like do it actually or like fix it. Like for example Cyberpunk, I was in a kind of way I was excited for it, but I also was like I'm just not gonna buy it instantly because that's gonna, you know, I'm not one of those like I need to buy it now, we need to play instantly. I'm like nah. And then indeed the idea was good because there was a bunch of fucking glitches and now it's still a really good game because they fixed everything. So
Yeah, that's true. It is wild how many games are coming out these days that are just like not
shit.
Yeah, they're just not finished at release. I don't know.
Welcome to managers not understanding how fucking game development works, and then they go, hey, you said to do this and that, so go release it now. And you're like, you realize this is going to be the worst idea you're ever going to make, and your fucking whole managing position is going to be in like like fret, and they're like, but do it anyway, and then they do it, and then welcome to get fucked.
Get fucked. Yeah, I mean, part of the problem is that they aren't punished for it by consumers. You know, people keep buying it, so.
Yep. Welcome to the game industry.
Yeah.
Guys, we're going to release FIFA 26. It is the exact same fucking bullshit as FIFA 25, FIFA 24, FIFA 23, FIFA 22, and so on, except the only difference is that now it's the updated players. Whoa, so cool. Also,
yeah,
pay us more money.
Yeah, re-gamble again.
Fucking FIFA players, man.
It's crazy. It's wild.
It's the same shit with the fucking NBA games as well. It's like the same shit. Like the mechanics don't change. It's the same fucking bullshit. It's the same sweaty people. The same people who buy it. It's fucking. It keeps going up in price for no reason when you're basically only paying for an update.
It's like I'm still blown away that Nintendo's the first one to like draw blood on the new game pricing. Holy crap.
Okay, you know what Okay, my thing about the Nintendo thing is, okay, I'm not a Nintendo boy, right? But what is it that the PlayStation 5 gets away with how much it was sold at the first part? No one was making any problem of it, right? It was like, oh yes, PlayStation 5, yippee. And then Nintendo Switch 2 comes out and everyone goes, it's so expensive. Yeah, you do realize when the PlayStation 5 came out, it was before fucking inflation and everything. And it's still higher than the Nintendo Switch 2, when in technicality, the Switch 2 is better than the fucking PlayStation 5.
I mean, I think part of it is because, well, I mean about the game pricing rather than the console pricing. I think the console pricing is fine, especially because it is better specs. But I think it's because Nintendo has always historically been like decently cheaper than the other consoles. That people just sort of expected it to be cheaper, but I don't really considering how much tech it has packed into it, but that they're the first ones to draw blood on the like, oh, actually games are gonna be like $80 to $100. And you're like, wow.
Yeah,
Nintendo.
You wanna know something
All
fucking
right.
funny? The indie game dev who are two people or one fucking guy who's worked on it for 5 years and released it for 15 euros are gonna be the game of the year. Get fucked. Well, except if it's corrupted again with the fucking, what is it called again? What got the game of the year last time?
I don't remember.
The stupid Sony game.
That doesn't mean anything. I don't know.
It was with robots or something. It was like a Sony game.
Astrobot?
Yeah, that one. That did not deserve fucking game of the year. Fuck off. Stupid game.
Astrobot is great.
Okay, it might be great. Was it really worth the fucking game of the year? Absolutely fucking not.
I mean, the thing is that you can never... There is no objective set of criteria for game of the year. And, like, it was just very, very fun and very cute. And I think took a lot of people by surprise. And so I think the surprise factor is the main reason it won game of the year.
Guys, welcome to this new surprise of a game. No orgasm, please. I'm like, the fuck no. Hold on, I'm checking right now. Game of the year 2024.
Yeah, it was Astrobot.
Nominees.
Oh yeah, the nominees.
nominees.
Okay. Yeah, okay. I think the problem is
Black
also
Myth Wukong, Elden Ring Shadow of the Earth Tree, Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, and Metaphor. Literally, Balatro was better than Astrobot. Black Myth was better than Astrobot. Elden Ring was a DLC, so in that case, I'm not sure how to feel about that one. The Final Fantasy Rebirth was better, and fucking Metaphor was better. Fucking shut up with your Astrobot.
I'm gonna disagree with you on all of those except Rebirth. Actually,
I don't care. Fuck that.
Flat out. Metaphor was cool and then lost steam real bad at the end and was also really long and grindy. Black Myth Wukong was fine, but actually like not that great. I think that both of like multiple games have come out since that are sort of similar to that are better. I think that there was a lot of hype around Black Myth because it was like from a fairly unknown studio, but I actually did not find Black Myth as fun to actually play the entire time. I haven't played Balatro, and then Erdtree, you're right, is a DLC, so that like kind of doesn't count. But
I don't really get why the DLC was allowed in, but whatever.
Because it's so big, like it basically is the same length as a full-length game because it's so massive.
That just means you're fucking releasing another Ring 2.
I mean, yeah, basically. Because I mean, it was also $40, so it was also basically.
Oh,
because it was huge. I mean, it's
I
crazy.
just realized something. Hold on.
But the thing is, a lot of those games also are very niche in terms of like the audience that wants to play them. And so I think that also makes it difficult because something that is an all ages appeal, like if it was a Mario game, I don't think anybody would complain. But you know, I don't know.
Okay, so for some reason my Spotify stopped because I'm in a VC with you, and it's a Spotify playback pause while transmitting audio. It's not transmitting any audio. Like, it's not transmitting audio to my Discord. Like, the thing is with Spotify, when it thinks it's playing audio through Discord VC, it's like, hey, we're not gonna do that because that's not allowed, apparently.
Is it because of the stream together?
No, I mean, it shouldn't make any sense. Regardless, because it's not linked to Discord at all. So I was like, where's my music?
Well, stream together isn't through Discord either, but
yeah, but Discord fucking stopped. Like, there's no connection to Discord to stream together or my spot. Like, the connection there is Discord and Spotify. But my routing should be fine. I don't get why it's not. It just stopped. Whatever. And we'll see if it works again.
I don't know.
Anyway.
I don't use Spotify. I just have a playlist on my PC.
I use Spotify because it's easy. I am lazy like that.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Is there Spotify connected to Discord? Yes. But it doesn't show as a activity.
Meow,
So.
meow, 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 meow.
I don't know. We'll see if it stops later. We'll figure it out.
Imagine having all your tech unscuffed.
Oh, shut up. I just like having a background music, okay?
Oh, I do too. I do too. I actually have a lot of like beef. Also, my my mouth looks funny because there's a redeem. I have a lot of beef with a lot of different ways that streamers are supposed to do music, because it's like, oh, we'll use our service of DMCA free music, and then you're like, but then if you basically stop paying a subscription for it, and they're like, okay, cool, now we're gonna go strike all your videos. And you're like, okay. So you basically want to just get people to pay a subscription for eternity, and like if you ever unsub all the past videos that you had permission when you did them, like lose it. It's so annoying. Like I hate it. I hate it here.
Yeah, I don't know. Some music people are very interesting when it comes to that bullshit. I literally just used a playlist from which was from God, where the fuck did I steal it from again? It was the stream beats by Harris Heller. That person. I don't know if you heard of that.
Yes, I am aware.
Yeah, I just use that one for lo-fi because it's nice, it's easy, and it works. So
yeah, I like Lo-Fi Girl ostensibly is supposed to work, but then apparently it doesn't, and you get claimed anyway.
yeah,
so it's
I
like,
know. That's
all
why
right,
I'm not doing it.
all right, yeah, it's super annoying.
Okay.
It's 9 p.m. and you're sleepy. Have a wonderful day. Oh, I will stay hydrated. Always.
We love hydrating.
We do. And unhydrating.
How does that work?
It's called peeing.
Oh.
Different from being dehydrated. Dehydration is like through exercise and salt. Unhydrating is just anti-hydrating. Water go in, water come out.
I mean, he's not wrong.
That's what I call it anyway. An unhydration break.
Oh, nice.
Being a vtuber.
vtuber.
I love it. I love it when a big corpo VTuber goes indie and then forgets how integrated their like branded hellos and goodbyes and things like that are, and then they'll just like accidentally slip on it. It's so funny to me. Or like yeah, I was gonna say Nimi with the like, I'm taking an idol meeting, and she's like, wait, I mean
no, whoops.
Something. Yeah. Yeah. Very funny. Nimi's great. I love her.
I'm currently thumbs upping IRL. I barely watch people on YouTube.
It's gonna be weird when she actually has a, I guess, quote unquote accurate proportion model. I've gotten so used to her chibi model, and it's so
I feel like
cute.
she's gonna just keep using this anyway.
Maybe she will. But as far as I know, she was originally planning to get another model, like a regular model. It's just that this was the one that she could get quickly.
She wanted to go back to streaming.
Yeah, but it fits her so well. Like
that is
the
true.
little cute round face and like how like bouncy it is. It's such a cute model.
You have Bongo Cat?
Of course I have Bongo Cat.
I love that. It's so cute. I love it. You know, actually, remember the whole reviving thing? Whatever, doesn't matter. It wasn't about an app. I don't care. Actually, one thing I would want to revive is Bongo Cat. I fucking love that shit. That shit died way too fast.
Did it even die?
It did. A bunch of fun. Like the comparison towards like
Fuck yes.
how many people actually use it still to how many people use it in like a meme template and everything else. Like that definitely died. Like you
Okay,
barely
fair
see
enough.
anybody using it.
Fair enough.
I love Bongo Cat. That's so cool. I also love Yippee Creature.
Yippee!
I actually got what's it called? The friend of mine, actually made like I said on the stream once that I wanted to have a Yippee Creature one day, and I was gonna commission that, and then she was like, "Hey, I got a gift for you," and I was like, "What do you get? What gift for? It's for me? What? Why?" And then she gave me that. And I was like, "Yeah."
Love it. You love to see it.
Me happy. I got me a Yippee Creature.
Yippee yappy.
Yeah. When is Greybug Bongo Cat coming out?
I've been like trying to decide how I would want to make a custom one and have it, if it's like a custom of me doing it or if it's like my pet doing it or what. And I just never got around to deciding.
You doing it?
Me doing it. Yeah, fair enough. Fair enough.
Hold on, let me see if I can find it, which I mean, because there's one which is really good. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's this one. I'm sending it into you on Discord, which is like, I know that they have the hoodie on, but it's a different story. Like, it's basically someone else doing it, you see? So.
Okay. I mean, that's a little different.
You also have this, which like, works. So
integrating the table into it. Yeah. That makes sense.
Yeah. You know what I realized fucking a few days ago? That apparently, because I got a bunch of like subscribers like in the first month because debut, I apparently unlocked way more emote slots, and I'm just kind of like, I'm broke. I cannot like commission anymore.
Yeah. Yeah, my emotes are full.
Okay, flex.
It's fun. I wish I had more emote slots. I don't know.
Emotes are already cool. Yes.
It's such a fun way to express yourself, and then to have it be tied to subs is like super annoying. And then when you go up to partner, you get like 10 times as many. You get so many.
Yeah, that is true.
It's crazy.
Yeah, because I apparently have like 5 more standard ones and 5 more animated ones.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and I already have 8 for both. So I have 13 slots for each.
I don't remember how many I have. Hold on.
I just checked. Smile.
I have 13 and 12.
Damn. Could flex much more. I'm just kidding.
Yeah. And then there's like the bit emotes and then the tier 2 and 3s.
Yeah, but there's only one and one, and the bits is also free.
Yeah.
And follow.
That's what I mean. Like, it's just more to add, you know. Okay, well, since we didn't pause during the ad break, I am going to have to go take a vtuber break. So okay. I'll be right back. Be entertaining for 2 minutes.
Oh god. Oh. He just left. What the fuck? I'm all on this island. What the fuck? Well, let me actually go sit straight for this. Let me be entertaining. Oh god. How do I be entertaining? There's make noises. Is that how that works? How do I do this? Oh, just throw emotes at me. That works too. Wonderful. I have such great people in my community, don't I? My god. Anyway, okay. For fuck's sake. For those who are from my community, go follow Greybug, okay? It's very cool. You should. Otherwise, it's kind of sad. You should definitely follow, because it's cool. And that's how... Tell us a joke, funny man. How about you tell a joke? You're a VTuber yourself. How's that my problem? I like how all of you guys are just fucking spitting because I don't know what else to fucking say. Why did you say you? Fuck off. Day 48 since Greybug, I'm starting to see my face is getting thrown at me. Yeah, it's been so long. Oh my god. Whatever will we do? Oh, there we go. Oh, by the way, I've yawned 2 times already, and you guys just don't fucking pay attention. It's really it's really wonderful. What is wrong with me? You fucker. Just instantly does the fucking command. Okay. That's it. What is it with you guys and throwing? Fuck off. I hate this. You guys keep throwing emails at me. How's the weather? It's currently very dark outside because it's 9:30 p.m. So I don't know how the weather is. I mean, hey, at least the weather is up here is pretty okay. My room's kind of nice. Where's the joke? Me, I'm the joke. The fuck you mean? We learned throwing from you. Are you telling me that I throw? What do I throw? You guys? Just yeet. I'm glad you're self-aware, EQ. At least I'm okay. I keep getting stuff thrown at me, for fuck's sake. Anyway, let me hydrate because I just got one. Throw it back. I'm not fucking twerking on stream. Okay, let's not do that. That's not good. Oh, stretch. Oh, and a yawn. God damn. It's so hard being entertaining sometimes, especially when you're locked like in mentally to talk to someone else. And you're just kind of sitting there and like, oh, I'm now on my own. Whatever will I do? The voices are calling me. Oh god, my voice. Hi.
That's how I say hello.
Hello. Oh, hello.
Hello! He has returned! Yes, it is difficult when you're locked in.
Oh, shut up.
No, I don't know. I know what you mean. It's tough. It's, listen. Yeah, Sid, how many hours have you slept?
Today?
I don't know. Chat asked.
Fucking, I don't know. I don't know how many hours I've slept in my whole life. I'm not keeping up with that.
That's a wild jump. How many hours have you slept? I don't know. I don't keep track of my entire life. Bro, that's crazy. That's crazy.
Yeah, it works. No, today I'm pretty sure it was like 8 or 10. One of the two. Probably 8 though. I don't know. I forgot.
Makes sense. I don't know. I have been not sleeping as well the last like week. I keep like not being able to fall asleep even though I'm in bed on time. It's very annoying.
Yeah, they have that feeling that when you're like really tired and then you're like, okay, time to actually get into bed, and the moment you get into bed, it's like wide awake. You're like,
no, I am no longer tired. Yeah.
Oh, yippee. Look, I got followed. I did a salute. That's right. One.
You guys out here sleeping?
You guys sleep? Yeah, I do actually. Get fucked.
Imagine. 3 a.m. and the brain is definitely not normal. Yeah. When is
brain normal? We guys are VTubers and you guys watch VTubers. Brain's normal? No, I don't believe that.
The brain is rotted terminally. I'm sorry. It's over. It
was over from the beginning. Like you fucking were born. It's like, yep, future VTuber. Nope, never mind. Back in you go. Let's try again.
Speaking of brain rot, have you ever heard of the YouTuber Maxor?
Yes.
Have you watched his videos? Yeah.
Yes.
I love the Cottontail VA appearances in the last two Elden Rings. Watching Melania be voiced by Cottontail, I was like, oh.
At first I was like, oh, this is just Melania talking. Then I realized like the other stuff. I was like, oh, never mind.
Yeah, she did a good impression, but also just like, damn, man.
Okay, Colin.
She got that voice. She knows what she's doing. She knows how to work it.
For experience, I guess.
Yeah. Based Cottontail. Yeah.
Based tail.
Yeah.
I don't know if that even works, but
I don't know.
Oh my god, he's yawning. He's tired.
He is tired. It's morning for me. Actually, technically now it's afternoon, I guess, but
yeah, it is.
Early afternoon. When did I wake up this morning?
Yeah.
Like, I don't know, 9.
You sound so excited. 9.
I've been sleeping in a lot since I have like not had work, so.
Damn, look at him go.
Also staying up late though, so. I'm naturally a night owl.
The wonderful sleeping schedule of 5 a.m. to 1 p.m.
Not that bad. It's usually more like 2 a.m. till like 10:30.
I mean, hey, it's still 8.5. So
yeah, no, I mean it's a good amount of sleep if you're actually able to sleep that long, but yeah.
I don't know. I always find it interesting when some people decide to go for a certain sleeping schedule and then they go, I feel so bad. I'm like, yeah, because you sleep 2 hours a day. What?
Yeah, people are. Yeah, it just takes a while to get used to any sleeping schedule. Like,
it's always like you see those tweets where people are like, guys, the normies were correct. Eating well, drinking well, and sleeping well actually improves your life. And I'm like, wow, it's almost like we all know it, but for some reason it's a comfort zone where we don't fucking do it and then we complain about it. Wow.
Yeah, I mean, the problem is like there's so many things that are demanding your time and attention that sometimes, like, especially say eating poorly, it's like, yeah, junk food tastes good for a reason, you know, or things like that. It's like you want something that's just quick and fast and easy and tastes good, and it like in the long run is bad for you, but like in the short run it's really easy to understand why. Or you feel like you have too many things to do, so you just like cut some time out of sleep and then, you know, you get things done. But
Greybug, hold on, I need to ask you something. Someone just said League stream anytime soon. Is this you confirming you play League?
No, it's not from me. That's crazy. That's crazy. No. Never. I'm a reformed League addict. I would never.
Okay, good.
I'm not coming back. I'm never going back.
I'm proud of you.
I hate League. I hate MOBAs in general. They
from one to all of them.
Yeah, I hate it as a genre. It's just that League is the one I played the most of. It just makes me miserable and it makes me mad at teammates. Also, just in general, any game with a snowball mechanic, I just are just like inherently aggravating, because often you'll sort of know that you're totally fucked 5 minutes in, and then you're like, yeah, anyway, so I'm gonna be here for the next half hour losing. You're like, okay, cool, I guess.
You remember seeing the tweet where it's like, hey, can someone explain the tariffs in League terms? And then they show the fucking gold difference. That one was really funny.
I didn't, but that is funny. I didn't see that specific one, but
hold on, let me see if I can find it. It's
God, yeah, no, it's I will never play League ever again. I don't know. I'm a very competitive person, and it makes me angry, mostly at myself, but like also sometimes at teammates. And then I just like try to not put myself in that headspace anymore, because I enjoy the competitive feeling, but like I don't enjoy making myself mad. So yeah, no League for me. Never happening.
Okay, so this is purely just grabbing from a fucking thumb title or like thumbnail from YouTube, but it's this.
I see. Amazing. Simply
Like,
relabeling the axes is all one needs to do.
No. And I just found out it was like the thing with like competitive things. Like I've started on PC with like Counter-Strike and Counter-Strike Global Offensive, and I still have like that competitive area where I'm kind of like I really want to play competitive games. Like for example with Valorant, I transitioned from Counter-Strike to Valorant, but then at one point, like I'm pretty sure like half a year ago or something, I just kind of gave up. Like I don't care because like I'm never one to tilt most of the time, and I don't really get mad at myself, but it's just that so many people are just in fucking insufferable on like competitive areas. It's like, bro, you are a 19-year-old, you have college, why are you getting so fucking mad at a fucking ranked game? Like, you are not a professional. We all are not. We all are not perfect. We all don't know exactly how to play our role the best of it, and then everyone's get so fucking mad at each other, and it's like they start screaming like fucking 3-year-olds who don't get any attention. It's like, just fuck off. Like, they just don't make ranked fun anymore. Like,
Yeah,
the game
truly.
of itself, the game of itself is really fun in my opinion. It's like really well made, but it's just like if you cannot find people to play with or anything else, it's not fun. So basically what I do is I just run around and fucking swift play and just don't care and just start fucking talking to random people.
Yeah, I especially get frustrated when I'm playing like Overwatch and I'm playing support, and it's like the number of people that complain about your decisions as a support when they literally don't have the field of view that you have, and like they're just only focusing on what's directly in front of them and not what's going on behind them, beside them, and like other directions.
It's
and then
like
they just complain about the decision that yeah, exactly. The blinder, literally called blinders. It's so frustrating, and it'll be things like, oh, I've got my Zen ult, right? Which basically gives a almost infinite healing to everybody in the area. And they're like, why didn't you use your Zen ult? And I'm like, because 3 of us had already died before that happened. Like it wouldn't have saved, it would have saved you, but then I would have used my ult to save 1 person, and then we would have lost immediately afterward because they still had 5 people. You know what I mean? Like that's not a good decision, bro. Like, you know, when you're like weighing the economy of how many lives to save and who to save at what times, like the answer isn't always I should save you specifically. It's like I need to maximize how much impact I have with this. And you know, but they're like, well, you could have, and I'm like, yeah, but it was not gonna be a good time because, you know, they just blew 5 ults. Like we might as well just wipe, and then now we all have our ults instead of, you know, like me blowing my ult and nothing happens. Like it's just so annoying.
It is, as I say, according to some people, it's always the fault of someone else, and I'm just like, look at what you are doing yourself. Like, for example, in Overwatch, when you have a tank, but most of the time it's tanks who complain. It's like a tank who, for example, like overextends way too fucking far, and like for some dumb known reason expects that the healers go along with it, and that the DPS healers also go along with it, when the tank is already way too far ahead and the other DPS of the enemy is already in between, and the healers are fucking dead because of it. And then the tank goes, oh, where's my healing? And I'm like,
that's a fine
the
balance
problem here. Like,
that's a fine balance, because like I play tank also sometimes, although mostly only because I'm sort of forced into it. But a lot of the time, the biggest problem in Overwatch is like 5 people having 5 plans instead of 5 people having 1 dumb plan. So like a lot of the time, if a tank overextends and everybody just says, I guess this is our life now, a lot of the time it actually works out better. But what'll often happen is people will just like stand back because they're like, I don't want to be up there. And then you're like, well, yeah, now we all die, right? Because if a tank is just too passive and sits back, then also nothing happens, right? Because they're not meant to actually be able to tank damage for more than a couple seconds at a time. And so then they're like, why do we have no space? And you're like, because you're not following me, right? Or like, yeah, I don't know. There's definitely tanks that over aggro, but there's also a lot of the time players that don't follow the tank. And so you're like, well, if you don't follow me, I can't just like magically, you know, make the whole team do the same plan. So, do you play Marvel Rivals? I forget, Sid. I know that you talked about it a little bit with me in DMs, but no, that's a no. That's a negative.
No,
I play it some.
Hold on, let me see how many hours I have in it. I'm pretty sure it's barely. A whole 2 hours.
Oh, I see. Yeah, I have 95 hours in it, so like some.
Yeah, but you're like an Overwatch player, so that makes sense that you instantly go to another one, which is like, oh, this is a better Overwatch.
I actually don't think it's a better Overwatch, but it is I'm not casually fun Overwatch. Like it is more fun casually.
That's true. I mean, I'm not saying it is, but it's more like, you know, a bunch of Overwatch players go to Marvel Rifles because
it's new.
It can be a better Overwatch, if you know what I mean. Like, I'm not saying that it is, because I don't care about either.
Yeah.
Both are as infuriating as they both are.
They're both.
And it's just like, you know.
I have always preferred more like non-realistic shooters, because I feel like back in the day there were two very different camps. There was like your Counter-Strike, which was the more realistic, and then you had your like Team Fortress or like Quake or Unreal Tournament or like things that were like goofy as hell. And I always preferred the ones that are like goofier and high movement based and like high, you know, I don't know, like high mobility, crazy weapons and stuff like that. And they're just completely different skill sets. And so, yeah, that's true. Definitely the type of game that I play. I feel like people come. Go ahead.
And I'll go. Oh, sure. It's like for example, the Overwatch stuff is like mostly tracking, while like Counter-Strike and Valorant and stuff like that is like what's it called? Clicking, I think. Yeah, and it's like
snapping.
There's a different name for it, but like you have tracking for like
flicking?
Overwatch and things. Flick, yeah, I think it's flicking. That's one.
Yeah. You like flick and click.
Yeah, and then you have something called both or something, but I forgot that. There's like 3 of them.
Well, some games like different weapons are for clicking versus flicking versus tracking for sure.
Yeah.
There was a comment that a lot of it comes down to good comms. That's true. I actually only maybe a week or two ago finally just said screw it and turned off all comms. I used to always be one of those people that was like, comms are important, and I'm just so tired of people tilting me that I'm just like, all right, I'm over it. I just don't care anymore. You finally beat me. And yes, I did used to play TF2. I used to play Team Fortress Classic. Ooh.
Back in my day.
Flicking the bean, hey yo.
That's one way of looking at it.
Yeah, in Team Fortress 2 is actually the first game I ever played like support in. I actually found the medic to be really fun in that game. It was because the thing was that in that game, they were basically the only character with an ult, but your ult didn't carry between deaths, so you had to live the whole time. And so you were basically playing a like bullet dodging simulator, because that was all you could do basically was dodge. And it ended up being like such an interesting meta fun way to play, and it was very difficult but very impactful. So I loved playing medic. And then I also played spy, which was not good competitively, but really fun in casual matches. So
the only thing I think of whenever I hear spy is that it could be in this very room, or your mother.
Hey yo, yeah, dude, the Meet the Team videos were so funny.
I cannot get over that one. It's so funny.
Yeah, no, they had such a good sense of humor.
And it's just like what? Huh? He's speechless. It's hilarious.
The fact that that's official and not like a fan dub makes it way funnier.
Yeah, exactly. It's so fucking so. I love it.
Yeah. Because the spy could disguise to make themselves look like any character from either team.
Yeah.
And so they were really fun. Spy. Yeah. Anyway, I love Team Fortress 2. TFC was also fun, but not as good.
Okay, random question. Where did soup come from? It wasn't from TF2, was it? Or was it
soup?
From there? Because there's like I'm buying clothes at the soup store, that whole thing. Because I remember there's a animation of 2 Team Fortress 2 characters, but I don't remember if that's actually from
like official.
I don't know.
Probably was unofficial. It was probably like because people made a lot of like meme videos with the models and stuff.
Yeah, I don't know. I just figure for radio, actually, like the sound originating comes from, unless it's, I don't know. I might have forgot, but whatever.
Yeah, I don't know. Somebody asked me, "Oh, do I play gacha games?" No, I hate gacha games. I avoid them like the plague on moral grounds. Sid, are you giving me some side eye there? You're like,
no.
I understand the appeal, but I'm one of those like old man shaking his cane that like free to play is going to destroy the industry, and I hate it, and I think it's an awful business model. And
hey, so Graybug. All right, I'm gonna say some things. Yeah.
Okay.
Genshin.
Yeah.
890 euros. Honkai. 568.
Is that how much you've spent in those games?
Yes.
I've spent more in Guild Wars 2, but Guild Wars, well, it actually is, I guess, free to play now but the paid expansions, but it didn't used to be free to play. But it was all on cosmetics. I hate it. It is so annoying and it's so frustrating, and it's not so much that they exist in their own lane, because that's fine. It's fine for there to be a game that I don't like or a genre that I don't like that just exists. But the problem with the free-to-play model is that it like starts to infect other things, and because the problem is people will look at it and they're like, well, is it free? And you're like, no. And they're like, well, then I'm not going to play it.
Shouldn't be.
Right. And then it's like, and so then basically everybody has to start trying to make all of their games free. And then the only way to make a free to play game like profitable is usually to monetize it in shitty ways. Not always, but almost always. And so like
Nintendo's like, oh, let's do the opposite. Sorry.
Yeah. No, I mean, legitimately though, that is like one of the only reasons that I even slightly give them, maybe not a pass, but I'll at least give them some benefit of the doubt with having games be more expensive, because they don't bombard you with microtransactions and like gotcha and like all that kind of stuff. You know, I don't know. It just annoys me. And also like the gotcha gambling side of things, I know would piss me off. Just don't spend in gotcha. Yeah, but the problem is that they're designed also to, I also try and avoid any.
Hey, Mia, don't spend in a casino.
Yeah.
Like what? That's the whole fucking point. I'll be very honest with you.
Well, or they make it like honestly aggravating or annoying or a time wasting if you don't, because that's how they want to get you to do it. And so sure, you can do it free, but the problem is I've also moved away from any games that have dailies or like have dailies matter, because the problem is then you start getting in this cycle where you're like, well, I've got to do my dailies for 4 games now. And you're like, I'm spending 2 hours a night doing dailies that I'm maybe not even enjoying that much so that I can get my daily stuff so that I can do like, and I'm like, the problem is that it works. It does work on me. I do want to do dailies. And then I find myself miserable because I've just been doing dailies, and I'm just like, no, I have to stop.
Yeah.
I have to break the cycle.
Also, Stray, you should definitely tell Graybug. You should.
Do it.
Like, this man has spent more on Guild Wars, okay? You're fine.
It's true.
He spent more on Guild Wars. Stray, he will not.
I don't have a problem with cosmetics. I honestly don't care about monetizing cosmetics. I think that's fine. I think that's fun. Like, I think that's cute. I don't like monetizing characters, especially with gambling. Or like mechanics.
It's scary how it's getting kids to gamble since a young age. I mean, yeah.
Yup.
But I think that's also
What's lads?
That's also a responsibility of what is it, parents, in my opinion. But that's a different story.
Yeah. Lads is Love and Deep Space. The game with all about hot men in your area.
Yeah. Stray, tell us.
Yeah, tell
to us how much you spent. We will not be moving on until you have. That's how dedicated we are.
Yeah. Also, though, for Guild Wars, like, I played that for over a decade, so...
Stray, that is too big of a difference. Just say the fucking full number. I'm gonna start calling Stray a pussy otherwise.
So it's, what, 2,300? That's what you're telling me? That feels like the number that's between those numbers that's, like, closer to one than the other.
True. Also, move your ass more to the right. You're like almost on the other side of the screen.
Okay, bro. Chill.
Thank you. Marvel. Roughly. All right. Hey, Greybuck, did you know that I've spent between 1,000 euros and 100,000 euros on my new car?
That tracks, yeah.
Any car. What the fuck? Straight, just say the number. It's not that hard. Come on.
It's fine. You don't have to. You don't have to be honest.
She literally already did in my stream. So just fucking say it at this point. I'm a bitch when it comes to that. Okay.
When it comes to what? People being coy.
No. Straight like I'm gonna lurk.
Lurking. Nikki. Oh. One of my friends is into Nikki.
I'm running from telling. Okay, noted. Straight a pussy.
I see. I understand. Understandable. Can you have some lore? What kind of lore? Like the Greybuck lore?
Yes.
Long ago, when I was but a wee lad in the early days of the internet, I encountered a cursed computer virus that sucked me into the internet, and I exist now as a monstrous creature on the web, inside of all electronics, consuming digital life forms instead of mortals for sustenance. I am a digital vampire. I'm in your walls. I'm in your electricity. Yes. My followers are my bytes, like BYTE, like biting, but also like data. It's a clever pun, you see. Sid has blasted me on this. Yeah, there you go. There's the Greybuck lore. An ancient being as old as the internet.
Okay, not that old.
In VTubing terms, I'm ancient.
Okay, true.
An elder deity.
Regardless, you're still not old.
Yeah, I know. Did you meet Hatsune Miku? Is she known to be found in? She's known to be found in Wi-Fi's. Yeah. We're you know, we're casual acquaintances.
Casual acquaintance is a wild sentence.
Why? Yas, we're besties.
Shut up. Stray, did you just add an extra 0 on accident, or do you actually mean that?
Who's the first VTuber? That depends on how technical you want to be about VTubers. You could argue that, like, what was it, like Code Miko was one of the first ones. There's also an argument about whether that, like, orange the like person that was orange with the face filter, that was just like an orange but with a face filtered onto it. Annoying orange. Yeah, you could argue about that. There's of course like the closest that you would call to the modern VTuber, I think, which was Kizuna Ai, right?
Yeah.
It says Kizuna Ai. Yeah. See, there you go. I was gonna say Kizuna Ai is the closest to the like anime VTuber, I guess, that we have currently. So
I mean, it depends how you look at it, but in my opinion, it's Kizuna Ai because it's the easiest to explain. You know,
it's the closest to the modern incarnation, right?
No.
Like, it's kind of like, what's the first car? And you're like, well, what defines something as being specifically a car versus like something on wheels with motors? You know what I mean? Or like,
no.
Yeah.
Straya spent total roughly around 3,000 USD.
USD's nuts. Never gets old. Never gets old. Honestly, streaming has like rotted my brain for D's nuts jokes. I can't stop. Anything that ends in like a D, like a hard D, like a hard D, or ends in like IN or EN, you know, like goblin or dragon or like anything like that, it's just over. It's already turned into a D's nuts joke in my head. I can't. A hard D, that's exactly right. How's the view from down there, Sid?
I'm disappointed in you.
Why?
You know why.
Because I'm the powerful D's nuts mage. Down he goes again. Your words, not mine, chat. Anyway, yeah, no, it's a problem. It's a problem. I can't stop. I hear it all the time when people just say regular things. Mm-hmm.
Fuck off.
Part of getting old is just embracing your own cringe.
I am embracing my own cringe. It's just better cringe than your cringe.
Okay. Denial's a river in Africa, but whatever.
I always find it really funny whenever people like try and justify that I'm a bottom.
Listen, I don't think anybody says that I'm a bottom, but I do get like twink allegations all the time. Also, like people shocked that I'm not gay. And there's nothing wrong with being gay, but I'm not, and it's very funny. Just the like default assumption.
Yeah.
Girlbach Redeem is not gone. It's only gone for the collab because it will literally break the collab feature because it's too big. She too dummy thick.
Two great reasons as to why I can't.
Can anyone redeem the Ara Ara? What do you mean by anyone? Anybody with enough points can redeem it.
True.
It can be done. Oh, are you asking somebody to redeem it for you? Is that what's happening?
I think so.
Oh,
yes.
they're asking for charity. I see. You're saving for Girlbach? Understandable. You know what? Listen, we can throw it out as like a loss leader. I'm a lot more likely. Oh shit, we got one anyway. All right. I'm going to assume that that's for Mia. All right, Mia. We sometimes talk in this voice when we do that. Hey, Sid.
Hi.
You gonna throw one in for free?
Fuck no.
No? Oh.
I'm a businessman.
Pathetic. It's called a loss leader.
Hey,
Look up Costco.
You either give me enough fucking money for it, or I'm not doing it.
Oh, damn, Twitch stream. Yeah, there you go. You got one in right before the ads. Wow.
They throw me with emotes because they hate the fact I'm a businessman.
Understandable. Now that should be a redeem. What should be a redeem? Wait.
Awa.
No, I think they're talking about the... Oh, awa.
Awa,
Yeah.
awa. Awa, awa, awa. Awa, awa.
On my stream, when you redeem Ara Ara, it actually does also just play a sound bite of me going,
Awa, awa.
So it's a free little discount, you know? It's like a buy one, get one free.
Awa, awa. Awa, awa. Awa, awa.
Oh god. Ow.
Buy one. Yeah, BOGO. Buy one, get one. BOGO's binted.
Bodgo's binted.
The brain rot on that. Holy shit.
Look, Gigi is... How do I say this? It's like a pioneer when it comes to doing brain rot shit and somehow like making it a possibility.
She is pretty peak brain rot. It's true.
Like when fucking Bibu came around, everyone was like, ah yes, brain rot. And then Gigi came around and said, nah, I got you.
I got you, fam. That's right. Can I say a joke? You can certainly try.
Whenever I think of a G-Pen, it's just a one fucking sentence of, what is it? G-Pen, do you think soup is a cereal? And then she goes, how am I supposed to look in your eyes when I want to get crushed in between your thighs? With a terrible fucking reverb as well.
Incredible. God.
It's the best fucking clips.
The auto fister.
Oh hell yeah. I love auto fister.
Mm-hmm. Man, yeah. We're both holo simps, I think.
Oh really? Do you think so? Who would have thunk?
there's a lot of VTubers that like literally never watched any of the big agency VTubers. You'd be shocked how many just don't at all.
Whatever they want to do, be my guest.
Yeah, whatever floats their boat,
Whatever boat goes binted.
Boat goes binted. Oh my god, everything goes binted.
Yeah, it's true. Oh yeah, ads time. Oh, skill issue.
Ads time.
Good.
Yeah. Who are your hollow Oshi, Sid?
Oh god. Probably one of the newer ones. Probably Nerissa and Cecilia.
I feel like I have one in every generation.
You like Callie.
I do like Callie. Yeah, Callie's my Kami Yoshi. Yeah. I don't know. You might see a similar thread between my Oshis. We've got Callie, we've got Crony, we've got Nerissa, and then probably Cecilia from the newest gen. Yeah. Her less so. She doesn't have as much
I was gonna say,
in common.
You just like older women.
I like the deep voices. I like the the tomboy energy. Nerissa's not really tomboy, but I like the flirty energy too.
Damn.
Marine.
Whenever I think of Oshin Marine, it's just fucking banana.
I just think of Marine like moaning, opening the treasure chest, the treasure box.
Oh yeah. Someone to Callie, so you can be fucked over and over and over. What?
Yeah, I don't get what that means.
I don't either.
Mume is graduating. I know. Oh, are you talking about the Ollie one? The when she put in her own lyrics for Red. Yeah.
Oh yeah, but that wasn't in there, no. I think
every day I want to be fucked by Mori. Every day I want to be something. yeah. Knock knock. Who's there?
Got stun locked.
The stun lock was incredible.
Callie was just like, oh!
Knock knock. Who's there? Ads.
Get fucked.
Oh man, incredible.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's sad. I feel bad for Gen 2. Like, they're hemorrhaging members.
I mean, they all have very specific reasons, and it's fine. So.
Yeah. Honestly, like I wouldn't be surprised if like Crony also left. Like,
I'll be very honest with you. I wouldn't be surprised if any of them fucking left, because it's a contract and it's a company. Like, you don't fucking stay at the same company for 40 years. Like, I don't. There's like some sort of stigma in a way where a bunch of people like don't get the understanding of, like, oh, but we're gonna get them for a long time. And it's like, you don't fucking know that. Like, what is your point? Just enjoy every stream they have. Like, who says that I'm gonna be a streamer for like the next 10 years? You know, I want to try, but it's like it's like, you know, who fucking knows? Like, it's the same with Fauna and everything. And like, yes, it's devastating, but at one point, it's just a contract in a company. It is business, you know? It's not fucking, oh my god, it's my friend. Whatever will I do without my friend? Like, I'll be, I don't know. Like, is it sad that Fauna graduated? Yes. She's still gonna be indie though. Like, someone like that doesn't just go, okay, bye. Like, unless you're,
it's tough when it's in the like in between. Sana, yeah. It's tough when it's in the in between where like some of them have graduated and some of them haven't, because then they basically can't interact anymore. And so it's like, yes, it's sort of parasocial, but it also is like kind of sad when like, you know, that what's really gonna happen is that you can't like enjoy them together or enjoy them with like other aspects of that thing. And I think it's not unusual in like a corporate setting, but it feels newer when you consider things like in comparison to say like acting jobs or things like that, where like you know, you're not in the same movie, but that doesn't mean that you like stop being the same person or you stop being able to like work with people ever again. You know what I mean? And like, I don't know, it's just the whole VTubing like culture slash the way that the corporate culture works is like very, it's new in a lot of ways for the way that like fans interact with people, because yeah,
I just like them more when they're indie or in the vshojo.
Yeah, I mean, when it works out, it's great, you know.
Yeah, I mean, like the thing with specifically in this case of hololive, it's like, as you say, like in acting wise, it's like there's like certain regulations and things that have to be put in, and like, for example, about your private life and everything that basically keeps completely hidden away, which there's not technically anything wrong with, because like even me, like I'm also someone who keeps like a bunch of private stuff to myself. Especially on the internet. I love people lying to me. Anyway, and it's like in hololive, it's very obvious that people barely anything say like about themselves or who they are. Like obviously some stories can happen, but it's like so mysterious to the point where it's just kind of like, who even are you? You know, besides this character, like this model. Which, in my opinion, I just kind of find a bit down, you know?
Yeah, I mean, I wish they were allowed to be more honest. I do think that there's a certain amount of them not wanting to disclose some of those things, just for
but some of the things.
But there's
fine,
definitely
like,
rules.
Yeah, there's definitely rules you can tell where it's just like, okay, they don't say anything. It's like even in Benrose, you know, like with the whole like stories and everything. Like obviously, she cannot tell a bunch of people, which is fine. But it's like they're still like, I don't want to compare it to how it's like fake, but it's like it sounds more real, you know?
Yeah.
Like there's more like the stories being told. It's like there's an actual person behind it. When with some, I'm not saying that it's the case, but some of the hololive people just kind of feels like they're forced to just fucking act whatever they're doing.
Yeah.
And not like show how to actually like want to feel or be honest, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, it's true. It's true. And also, yeah, our corp VTuber is not allowed to collab with graduates that turn indies. Generally speaking, that is correct. Like, not if we're including vshojo, because vshojo doesn't give a shit. But like the big corpos, yeah, like once somebody's graduated, it's kind of just like it's just like a cutoff, and you know, but you know, a lot of them will collab with the other indies, like that, you know, the indies will collab with each other that used to work together or used to work in rival agencies, right?
Nimi, Doob, Mins, Toki Bird.
Yeah. I mean, in some ways, it's especially nice when they go indie, because then they can work with people from other agencies, or that used to be with other agencies, rather.
Or other indies.
Well, that's what I mean. Like that are indies now, but like, yeah, that's true. Yeah, I don't know. It's tough. You think Corpos care too much about immersion? Yeah, I mean, it's immersion, but it's also IP. Like that's a big part of it. Is like they own the IPs and they pay for the IPs and they curate the IPs, and so then like, you know, I don't know. The other corporations are that way about their IP. It's just that IP isn't usually associated as strongly with a person, right? Like see any like animation or game studio with, if another studio like wanted to use their assets or things, it's like usually a really big deal. They have to like form a direct like contracted partnership in order to integrate multiple IPs together at the same time. And you know, VTubing in the corporate structure is the same way, especially because Cover Corp and Any Color are so much like idle core. But
me when a corpo VTuber graduates. All right, gun to the head. Let's say bye.
Yeah, man. It is funny to like follow their past life Twitter accounts though, because they seem to have let off on that a little bit and let them like still post on their past lives.
I mean, there's one specific person who just fucking posts a bunch of shit in there. But I think you know who that is.
Depends. I know a couple.
Someone with an N.
As in their hololive name has an N? Okay, yes.
You know exactly what I mean.
Yes.
But yeah.
Another one was stirring up shit about they were like, I'm doing a social experiment, and then they did a bunch of tweets like Aerith is better, Tifa is better, Last of Us was the best sequel.
Yeah.
Like it was so I was like I was losing it at that one. I'm like, you fucking troll. Like, it was so funny.
That was really funny though.
Also, Gura, like every once in a while, just updating her profile to like troll people.
Literally tweets one thing and follows old friends, and then everyone fucking goes to shit, and then like,
she's next. Yeah.
I feel like people have been saying it for the past 3 years.
Yeah, it's tough. I don't know. It's especially sad when they have to leave because of like medical stuff, like
Mume.
Like Mume, yeah, like Mume, like Sana, same thing. Like, yeah.
But well,
that's just sad in general. Yeah, I mean, it happens with actors too, right? Like, sometimes they just
breaks back.
Yeah, or whatever. I mean, gets
fucking dies.
Huntington's or whatever. Well, yeah, sure, dies too. But I was thinking of like Michael J. Fox. You know, like
I don't know who that is.
Have you ever seen Back to the Future?
Yes.
Marty. He has. I think it's Huntington's, the one where like your body kind of like shakes uncontrollably and it like gets worse and worse over time.
Isn't that
or Parkinson's? Huntington's is a different disease.
That's Parkinson's.
Yeah.
One of my neighbors has it, but he's getting treated. So.
Yeah. Well, yeah, and so for Michael J. Fox, like there was a lot less treatment, 30 years ago or whatever when he first started getting symptoms. Yeah, man. Back in the day. It will happen to you too sooner than you'll think.
Probably. I mean, I hope I get older.
No, you'll feel old. You'll start referencing things that are like 15 or 20 years ago, like on the regular, and then
hey guys, did you remember this funny thing which happened a year ago? Grandpa, that was 40 years ago. What is wrong with you?
Yeah, exactly. Like it wasn't that long ago, was it? That was 18 years ago. Like, oh no. I think the big one is movies for me, where it's not so much that I don't know it came out a long time ago, but movies that were like super significant, I kind of forget that younger people might not have seen them. And so like, yeah, I don't know. Those ones trip me up sometimes. I'm like, what do you mean you never saw The Matrix? What do you mean The Matrix came out before you were born?
You know what already pisses me off? A bunch of fucking kids going, "What's an iPod?" And I'm like, that's not even that long ago. Come on, man, fuck off. Like, there's no way you've not.
It's been quite a while. It's been quite a while since the iPods were like relevant. They still existed for a long time, but as soon as smartphones really like hit the masses, they sort of just died off because people just use their phones now instead. Like a lot, like most of the time.
True.
Yeah.
But oh well.
Yeah.
It happens.
Yeah. It does.
So
I mean, it's still wild to me that like smartphones didn't exist until the late 2000s.
And then somehow Apple was like, yes, let's release the same fucking thing over and over.
Well, let's not pretend like any of the phone manufacturers don't do the same thing. What blows my mind is people that buy a brand new one every single year. I'm like, okay, listen.
Yeah, that a lot of Apple people do that specifically.
Why are you liking their tweets midstream? Wow, Sid.
Am I not allowed to?
I see. You're not giving me your full undivided attention. You're browsing Twitter instead.
All right, bye.
Yeet. Looney Tunes outro.
Yeah, you want to dance time. It's not even a since when the fuck is a smash or pass a horny tweet? What the fuck?
I mean, it's a little horny.
If that's horny, then fucking looking at the sky is horny. What the fuck?
Do you think looking at the sky makes you think smash or pass? Bro, I've got some news for you.
Some people. Not me.
You see that cloud? That cumulus cloud, baby. It's got curves in all the right places.
It's tame to other stuff I have coming. Yeah, apparently Rose is coming to something. But what it is, I don't know.
You know what's crazy is how heavy clouds are.
Sorry, my brain is with a fucking heavy god who's a Counter-Strike pro. I'm so sorry.
What the fuck?
I don't know how that went. It's probably because I was watching Counter-Strike, like pro Counter-Strike today.
A typical cumulus cloud weighs 500,000 kilograms.
Yippee. Hey, do you want protein?
What, protein? That depends.
Yeah, one gram of uranium has 20 fucking million protein.
Does it really?
I'm pretty sure
wait.
it does.
No, it can't have that many grams because protein's measured in grams.
No, hold on. There was something which has like so many fucking protein. It was in a Russian badger video.
Oh, well, I mean, okay. That doesn't necessarily mean anything.
That is true, but still my point stands.
That's like the what weighs more, a pound of steel or a pound of feathers?
The Scottish guy. I assume you've seen that video.
Which one?
The Scottish guy. Or is it Scottish? I'm pretty sure it's Scottish.
Oh, is like just talking about that thing?
Yeah, it's like, what is heavier, a kilogram of steel or a kilogram of feathers? Well, obviously it's the kilogram of steel. And it's like,
I see. Yeah. It's trips a lot of people up. Just saying.
Sure, buddy.
It does. Not me, but like it's a question for a reason because it's an intuitive trap. Like the actual answer is obvious, but the fact that you're using something that's heavy and something that's light as the example is there to like trip up your brain. You know?
Oh yeah, no, true. Sorry, for some reason I was like, what the fuck, how does that make any sense? And then I remembered that I fell for a fucking terrible joke, which is like, I'm just gonna explain it to you instead of doing it. It's like, you repeat a bunch of shit which is white, like for example a fridge or like clouds or that kind of shit, and you keep going white, and it's like, oh, what does a cow drink? And they go, milk. It's like, that's not true. And that shit.
I see. Yeah. Because you're
joke.
like word associating. I mean, cows probably drink milk very briefly when they're babies. That's why milk comes from cows in the first place.
True.
But
how do you think that? Hold on, I need to know how this got discovered. Actually, how did milk get discovered?
As in, like, we discovered that humans can drink it. Like,
humans first learned to consume the milk of other mammals regularly, following the domestication of animals during the Neolithic Revolution or the development of agriculture. This development occurred independently in several global locations from as early as 9,000 to 7,000 BC in Mesopotamia, wherever the fuck that is, to 3,500 to 3,000 BC in the Americas.
Mesopotamia
they just sucked the cow off. Wonderful.
Vaguely in the Middle East. Yeah. Northwest or northeast of Africa, basically.
No, probably.
Yeah. Maybe you should watch The History of the World. Have you ever seen that video?
I have, yes, but I don't remember anything because it's such a fucking ADHD trap where I'm just like...
Yeah, you just locked in. That's how I feel when I'm watching a Maxor video.
Maxor video, like, have you seen the Maxor video where he does the what's it called, I forgot, what the fuck is his name?
I've only watched the Elden Ring ones.
Okay. Oh, also hello Deathheart VT. Deathheart, that's kind of cool actually. No, there's I keep forgetting his name. It's Ultra Kill, that one.
Oh,
like,
no.
Ultra Kill in itself is already like an ADHD game, and then having Maxor do it makes it like
double so. Yeah. That's true. The man's a madman. Insanity.
True. You should go watch that one.
Thank you. Welcome to the database, music fan.
Music fan is following the other the music person. Why did my brain go to fucking what's it called? The guy from Overwatch. He basically uses Spotify Premium.
Like Lucio?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm doing good. How are you doing? Yeah, listen, I was a Lucio main for a long time. Lucio's still one of the most fun to play, but he's just hard to be meta with.
I'll pretend to understand.
His wall riding tech is like really fun. It's a really like cool movement tech where, because he can like slide on walls, but he can also jump off of them and like gain acceleration. And so you like fly around the levels, like jumping off of walls and objects all the time. It's great. It's great.
Hell yeah. Spotify Premium for the win.
Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much. Yeah, the DJ.
No. Oh,
yeah.
God. Stretch. Ow. Oh.
Yeah? Oh, I should stretch too. Oh. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Oh. Hi, back. Did I miss much? I am Sid.
Wow. Wow. Wow.
Don't worry, that is a reoccurring joke I make every stream.
Okay, with the dad jokes, got it. Understood.
Absolutely. Every time someone says I'm back, I say, hi, back, I'm Sid.
Horrible.
Old man stretching their old bones. Okay,
it's true, that's me.
Okay, person who doesn't have a fucking immune system. You dare talk?
Me or them?
No, the fucking nurse.
Listen, I can't make that joke. I don't know.
I can, because I'm a bitch.
What's your favorite music artist or group? Both of you can answer. I'm just gonna say Calliope Mori right now because I'm a simp. I do really like her music though.
There was one specific artist I liked, but what the fuck was the name again? I keep forgetting.
There's lots of artists that I like overall and such, but I also am not much of a... I sort of missed the whole bandwagon on streaming music where back in my day, you had to buy music or listen to it on the radio and have ads, which I don't do. And so like I bought music for a long time individually and just kind of never got on the whole subscription for just constant infinite music all the time. And then that sort of just became the dominant way to listen to music, but it was already too late. I already just like wasn't doing that. So my music gets very like out of date very quickly, just in general. Allergic to ads, exactly. You gonna talk about the iPod era? Yeah, I had iPods.
Same.
I had a Walkman, a Discman. I recorded songs off the radio with a cassette tape.
I always find it really funny when sometimes people don't know what a fucking cassette tape is.
Wild. It's wild.
I don't know. I always make the joke when someone says something like, oh, Sid, you are correct. I'm like, fucking record that on a cassette tape so I can record it there so I can keep replaying it.
Dude, did you ever watch that Boomer versus Zoomer stream? Still one of my favorite streams from hololive. Oh my god, it was so good. It was Bay and Vesper. And so like each of them brought 10 or 15 pictures of things from quote unquote their era, and then they quizzed each other on what they were, and it was so funny / painful how much Bay was like terminally Zoomer and didn't recognize almost anything that like was pretty normal mainstream. It was so funny.
That reminds me of the what's it called? I don't know, for certain, like I remember talking to someone and they were like that Bay is basically one of the biggest like fashion person as well. Like IRL.
Oh yeah, her IRL, she's like very fashionista.
No. And then you have me with my wonderful 4 hoodies.
Yeah, I am comfy clothes only.
Okay,
comfy clothes only.
Mine are comfy clothes, but they all look okay, in my opinion, at least.
I mean, I have some stuff that looks okay, but I also don't care about going out in like a t-shirt. You know what I mean?
I literally wear hoodies in winter and in summer. Doesn't matter what the fucking temperature it is.
Yep. We're very hoodie core where I live.
Let's go hoodie core.
Yeah.
We love hoodies. Hoodies are cool.
We do.
Hoodies are comfortable.
They're part of my outfit. Actually, no longer. Not my 2.0 though. No more hoodie. Womp womp. Womps and prayers. Yeah.
How dare.
07 to the hoodies.
Oh, Rose is gonna shower. Oh no.
Hot.
Oh,
Shower.
shut up.
What, do you shower with cold water?
No. I shower in hell.
Oh.
Should I just? You know what? Actually,
What an
I'm just
edgelord.
gonna piss off Rose by just fucking liking a bunch of her tweets while she's in the shower and just to piss her off. Me like, why are you liking my tweets? I have another question relating to music. May I ask? Ask away. As long as it's not fucking weird. But if it's music, it's probably not weird.
Any VTubers out there, by the way, who are looking at the rigging, one important thing that you can adjust is set different parameter values for your head XY as you do for your body XY, so that your head rotates faster than your body. Otherwise, it'll give you the like stiff shoulders look, where like your whole body's going up and down. So it like you can make your head able to like shake more by making your head more sensitive than your body. Or your body less sensitive than your head, however you want to do that.
I'll pretend to know what you mean.
I make my head very sensitive. My head is tracked basically to the left and right sides of my monitor rather than as far left or right as I can actually look in person. So it's like very, like my head can swivel a lot.
I mean, mine is like basically I only have my parameters in VTube Studio, like because you're on about.
I'm talking about the parameters.
Yeah, I mean, I have my parameters like where I look completely until like the edge of my monitor. Like if I basically just fucking looked at it like straight if I move my eyes. So
yeah, mine is set so that like my head moves to its maximum head when I look to the left side of my main monitor, not maximum as head? Far as maximum head. You heard me.
Damn.
Yeah.
Grab our shaving maximum head, guys.
Less physically straining too. Also, it just in general gives a lot more expressiveness. I always kind of, I don't know, sometimes I roll my eyes at those Twitter posts where they're like, this is puppeting and this is not puppeting. And they're like, this is not puppeting, where I'm literally not moving any part of my body except my mouth and I'm not moving at all. And then they're like, and then the puppeting is like, whoa. And I'm like, okay, but also.
Yes, everyone really likes looking when I do this while I'm gaming. Right, guys? This is my tracking lost it. This is really entertaining to watch while I move so much. And my microphone is definitely picking up completely what I'm currently saying. My God, I just got a fucking headache doing that.
Like a lot of it comes down to just having your parameters correctly tweaked so that when you move, your like model is moving in a way that's noticeable instead of just like barely tracking. And then just like moving even a little bit will track really well. But if you don't, then it won't. I don't know, man. Yeah, it's less physically straining too. Yeah, for sure.
Sorry. This also one getting banned because of Seribot.
Got him.
Hello, Seribot.
Oh, do you have any covers or original songs posted or coming soon? Oh, that was the question that we missed. No. I am musically disinclined. I am embarrassed and mortified about my singing because I don't know anything about like what are proper notes or harmonies or literally anything about making music myself. And so I'm like super embarrassed about singing. And so I've never done it. I have maybe considered trying a cover sometime, but I have not even started like thinking about it. Yeah. I've thought about thinking about it. Yeah.
You did this step before the first step.
Yeah, exactly. The rough draft planning. Yeah. No, one thing that I will say about those puppeting things is that a lot of them that look really good I've noticed have things like animal ears that add a lot of expressiveness. Like, I think that there's certain parts of your VTuber model that maybe can give an over exaggerated in a good way sense of expression, but like not every model has that, you know? Okay, that's really cute. I don't think I've ever actually seen that toggle.
You want to know about a better one as well?
What? That's a pretty good one too. The Anya.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. The Anya sticker.
Yeah. I mean, like with the whole parameters thing, my rigger got like so happy when I was like, yes, I've completely set up my parameters exactly how I wanted it to be. Originally, the problem was that some of the parameters were like different. Like for example, when I look up and down, because there's like a difference in how far I look up and how far I look down because of my phone specifically.
I was gonna say your phone position makes a big impact on that too.
Yeah, but it's like the whole like difference in that difference in how much it was technically. But then they were like, it's probably best to just keep it the same because otherwise like the movement is going to be different because some of this is going to be faster than that one. So but they got really happy when I told them that I completely like figured out what my complete parameters were. I was literally just like recording and looking at a bunch of shit and going, okay, this way, that way. And obviously my stuff is like a certain edge. Like I can't go like this just stops it, you know?
Yeah. When you reach the maximum, it like, even though I'm still turning my head, it like doesn't actually turn anymore.
For me, it just kind of stops.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Well, some of it, my body's moving because I have the whole like as I move left and right, it'll do it, so it like perceives that I'm moving. But it's you know what drives me nuts that I see a lot of the time in like the default rigs when people deliver them is when the output parameters have a certain value and then they've like overtyped it so that their number is higher than the actual maximum. So if the output has a maximum of like -1 to 1 and they have it set to like -1 to 2, I'm like, why? Why would you do that? There's the reason to have it lower. Well, it does. It actually does. It makes it so that your input values are basically doubled. Like they are twice as effective, quote unquote. But that
I see max and then I'm like, okay, I can't go further than this.
Well, that's what it means. So like the max is how much the model can interpret. But when you override the output value, it means that like if you take the top left input and the top right output, which are the two top ones, if it's like 1 on the left and 2 on the right, it means that like literally every value from the left will be doubled. And so if the output cap is 1, it means that at 0.5, it will be sending 1. And so like, it just makes it super sensitive, but it's like, you can just do that with the left side straight. You don't need to like multiply. So like, I don't understand why people do that with their like default rigs. It's like kind of weird to me.
If they think they're smart, but actually they're dumb.
Maybe, I don't know. There is actually a reason to do it less. Like if you never want your model to hit the maximum or minimum, like you can make the output parameters smaller.
My eyes.
I don't think I've ever done it, but like the most might be on like frown shapes or something. If you just really don't like the way that the frown looks or whatever, you can just be like, all right, it never gets to full frown, you know?
I just do like a expression thing, like here. Look, and then it goes back.
Oh, was that a toggle expression?
Yeah, look.
Oh.
See.
God damn, he yapping. Let's see. What's my favorite anime expression? As in like an expression from an anime character that I would put on my model. I feel like it would be something like maybe combining something like the where's the shadow? Wait, hold on. So like combining something like the shadow effect and then but with like a bright sparkles in the eyes, you know, like the like I'm about to do something chaotic, you know what I mean? Like that type of look.
I have this.
That's pretty cute. That's pretty cute. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know too many like iconic anime expressions or whatever.
Pouting. I'm pretty sure I have a pout set up, but because the mouth isn't like rigged, I just kind of said no.
You don't have it as like part of your rigging?
No, I mean I have it, but like when I do the pout, my mouth itself is not rigged, so it doesn't move. Like, for example, when I do the smug. Like, in the smug, it makes sense because it's a specific thing. But when I do
well,
the
if it's
powers,
if it's an expression, then anytime you use a parameter in an expression, then you can't manually affect that. So like my pout is actually just like the cheek puff. It's like coming in through vBridger, so it's not an expression. It's actually just part of my rigging.
Yeah, but it is an expression. So.
But it's not an expression in VTube Studio, or yours is. If yours is, then that's why. Yeah.
Yeah. That's why.
Yeah.
I just can't be asked to fucking fix it.
We're getting all technical. Technical. I've heard that there's like a even more advanced vBridger that people have started making called like realistic face or something. I'm really curious what that entails, like what that actually looks like. Because I feel like vBridger makes a pretty big difference. And so
I feel like realistic is
even...
probably gonna throw away the whole logic of how someone, like, it might be better, but I think that to a certain extent it also adds to the charm that it's like this, in my opinion.
It just depends. It depends on what exactly it does. Like if it can give you more nuance with some of your facial expressions, then that could be really cool. But if it's like I don't think it'll look too realistic. I think it'll just be kind of like without an iPhone, you just can't do a cheek puff, things like that.
The best way
like
to track
without
is
vBridger,
just
you can't do.
Yeah, I mean, the best way to track is just 3D and then using a bunch of base stations and shit on your head on like.
Oh,
like
sure. But that is like actual realistic tracking as opposed to seeing like, yeah.
2D.
That's not what.
2B. I love 2B.
What? Who doesn't? Who doesn't? I haven't even played that game and I love 2B.
As you should.
I've seen so many movies.
I have a little poster of her right next to me on my left.
Chunk.
Yes, that is me.
Yarp. I need to take another.
Yeah. Okay.
Go ahead.
No.
Okay, I was gonna say I need to take another vtuber break.
Oh, I was gonna stab you.
Whoop.
Look. All right, you went to pee apparently. You can see the pores on VTubers. Lol. Wait, how does that work? That makes no sense, but whatever. I'm very smart. Okay, you just gotta believe me. I don't know how, but I'm very believable. I swear. God damn, that's terrible. But yeah, I mean, like with the whole parameters thing, it's just kind of, I don't really understand it. Some people, hold on, you can still see. Look, you can over here. I don't know where it is, but you can still see the thing from Credit Pug moving around. Oh, look, there it is. See? Look, there it goes. A little flame. But yeah, no, I like the whole parameters thing for like VTubers and stuff. It's like, you just set it up properly. Like, it's not that hard. Come on. Like, just grab some tutorials like how I did, look at it, think of it, and then think like, yippee, this works really well. So like, obviously your parameters are different than for other people. And like, obviously if you have a really good rigger, you still have to like make it work, you know? Because like, obviously I really like that all of my hair is like really well moving and like, oh my god, look at me go. But like, if I don't fucking put my parameters correctly, then it's just kind of like, what's the whole fucking point, you know? Like, if I just look to my left like this and like this to the right with my eyes, then it's like you're not even using anything of like what you're doing. So you really need to like go like, oh my god, left, oh my god, right, wow. So, you know, the little flame. Computer hard, okay? Sure. I need to stretch more. I actually need to go stand up later, but I'm not gonna. Whoa, my throat just said nah. I'm not gonna. What the fuck?
Yeet.
Something just fell. Give me a second.
Incredible. I went over there directly to Sid's database and just started unplugging things.
Nom 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 nom.
I'm chewing on the wires.
I apparently stretched too far and hit my webcam wire and making it fall.
That's funny. That's funny.
It's fine. It still works.
It's fine. Everything's fine.
Me and everything is absolutely not fine.
Yeah, accurate. Accurate. Did you see my like super my like super ghetto graphics card setup?
Oh, you mean the fucking one where you have like the wooden stuff like
The corkboard?
Yeah. I
Yep.
mean, hey, as I say, if it works, it works. Am I right?
If it works, baby. But hey, the good news is it does. The second graphics card is working as intended. So huge success.
Yay.
Yeah. We can stream games on high graphics on PC now and not have my model lag. Let's go.
Yay.
Yay.
My problem is CPU. Not even
Really?
GPU. Yeah.
Really? That's
Mine-
crazy.
My encoding gets fucked.
Wait, are you encoding on your CPU or are you encoding on your GPU?
I mean, no, like the thing is, it's supposedly, I don't get it why, but for some reason, it's like I tried putting it to my GPU, but it's still on my CPU for some reason. It's like the encoding I use, obviously I can't fucking change it right now, but the encoding I use is the AMD HWF because that's the only video encoder I have,
Okay.
which is because I have both AMD in the GPU and the CPU. They're both AMD.
Oh,
But for some reason it-
interesting.
But for some reason, it grabs the CPU and not the GPU. It's like whenever I stream, I really see, like, for example, with Cyberpunk, I can tell that it's the CPU when I look at my, what's it called?
Task manager.
Like, yeah, Task Manager. So, I've tried fixing it, but I don't know how.
Interesting. I don't
Unless
know
I have to go with
how.
the whole AMD thing, but
I mean, maybe, but I don't know. Yeah, that kind of sucks. That's really frustrating. Like for me, since I have a NVIDIA card, like mine actually has a separate designation for the one on the graphics card,
yeah,
the like HVENC or whatever it is.
they get like two options.
Yeah. But yeah, now that I plugged in another brand card, plugged in an Intel, then it's like, oh yeah, sure. just
You want
encode with the
Intel or
Intel.
video?
Hmm?
You want it in the video or the Intel?
Yeah. So then you just say the Intel encoder, and then like that's literally the only thing running on that graphics card, and it just encodes it, and then that's fine, and then everything else is just the way that it is.
Yeah, I mean,
great.
I wanted to encode on my GPU because my GPU is like, it can take much more than my CPU because it's mostly the CPU, which is fucked most of the time.
I mean,
But-
the thing is with the GPU, like that is still what was causing me problems if the settings were on high, is that the VTube Studio basically has the lowest priority. And so like the game would run fine and the graphics encoding would run fine. But then as soon as you add VTube Studio in there and encode, it's like, like it just gets really laggy.
Yeah, I mean, technically the best is just to get two PCs, dual stream.
Well, but I mean, the second graphics card is literally doing that without all of the pain of dual PC. So
I mean, true, that works too. I don't think I have. Do I have space for that?
probably
Hold on,
most
I'm checking right
modern
now.
most modern GPUs have, or motherboards rather, have multiple slots. So like,
Pretty sure I do.
potentially,
But I don't know the money
Probably.
for that right now.
mine was $100 dues.
What the fucking GPU?
Yeah.
Ow, which one did you buy?
It was refurbished, so I think new it's like 200 and something, but even so, that's way cheaper. It's an
Yeah,
Intel Arc card.
Wait, so you're using the new Intel one to encode in OBS, and then you use your like the one you already had to actually run the game?
Yeah.
Might be a good idea then to think about that, but who knows?
Yeah, because it's like exactly what we were talking about, of like when you have a different one in there, then OBS gives you a different choice. So everything on my monitors is rendered with my main graphics card, but that's never been a problem. But like throwing on the encode takes another like 30 or 40% of GPU. And if you just have it, you just tell it to encode with one that only one of the graphics cards can do, then you're like, sure, encode with that one. And then that's the only thing that graphics card is doing, is just sitting there encoding. And then
So
the other
basically,
graphics card does everything else.
Get a terrible NVIDIA card, plug that in, say on OBS, hey, OBS.
Use the
this
NVIDIA one.
one.
Yeah, basically.
That's good. I mean,
Or Intel. Those Intel art cards are pretty like cheap. So
I don't even know if we have those here. I've never heard of them.
I hadn't heard of it until this either. Basically, yeah. They're but yeah, anyway. Yeah, it worked great. I feel like I should be pushing this to more VTubers because it's a universal problem, I feel like, that new game comes out, new game pretty, VTube model looks like shit while you're playing it.
I had that with Monster Hunter. Pissed me off.
Yeah, because I stole it from Girl DM. So
I mean, I saw the tweet, but I just didn't get it because I'm dumb.
yeah, it's good. It's good tech. It's good tech. Well, Sid, I was gonna ask you. You know what we didn't talk about before we started stream?
Like existing, I don't know.
How long we want to do this collab?
No idea. What did you have in mind?
I have no idea either. I mean, it's been about 3 hours, so like, honestly, we could just call it if we want.
Look at us go.
Or if you want to keep yapping, we can do that too. I'm fine either way.
Still somewhere between 3 and 4, and then for that we'll see. At one point, someone will just scream, "We're gonna stop," and it's like, okay. That's how that works.
That's how that works.
Right.
Apparently, yeah.
Hell yeah.
Hell
As
yeah,
it should.
brother.
Hell yeah. We're so prepared for this stream.
I know, right? Incredible. I'm so excited for the next Clock Tower stream though.
Oh.
Just in general, I just love Clock Tower. It's so fun.
True.
Have you only played? You only played the once, right?
Yes.
And you were playing the like more complicated script, yeah?
Yes.
Yeah. You know what I realized? I realized that
me fucking up the whole logic.
my wife can storytell it also, so I might actually be able to play in the future. Imagine that would be based. Mrs. Bach doing the storytelling.
But is Mrs. Bach gonna use a vtuber model?
She could probably use the Suika model that I have for Girl Bach.
Yeah.
True.
Go set that up.
I could. It would be easy.
Do it for the next one.
Probably not for the next one. Maybe the next one after that, though. That would be fun.
Why not?
I don't know. I'm busy, man.
Also, I feel like it's your wife. What do you mean?
Well, setting up the model would be easy, but like getting her prepped and ready to storytell, like she hasn't done it in a couple years. So like,
yeah, but just because she hasn't done it in a couple of years doesn't mean she doesn't fucking randomly know how to do it. Like she just forgot. She knows how to.
It takes some review. It takes some review to remember how all the shit
works.
works.
Give some homework. Fucking, I don't care.
Assign your wife homework. Yeah, that'll work great.
It's more than 2 weeks, okay? You'll be fine.
Anyway.
Give wife homework.
Give homework. Yeah. No,
Yes.
I love that game though. It's so fun. It's really fun to play in person too.
I don't have. Not sure. I'm not gonna say that. Sorry.
It's hard. It's hard to get that many people
fun.
in real life, like
Yeah.
to get that many people together for like a whole afternoon. Like it is hard, but it is fun. It is. I've done it at Halloween parties where we were all in costume. That was a blast. Yeah.
Oh my god, that's just like hilarious. Everyone's in a different fucking costume and they're like, oh yes, this and that. I know.
Uh-huh.
Are you a traitor or are you not?
Are you the demon? Yeah.
Are you the demon? Oh.
There was recently a Kickstarter for basically a series of 10, I think, games to be recorded with a bunch of members from Dropout, which is going to be really fun.
I love Dropout.
Did you say I love Dropout?
Yes.
Yeah, me too. Did you see the new Game Changer?
I don't know which one.
Came out like 2 days ago.
I don't think so.
It was crazy. Absolutely insane concept for an episode. It was fantastic. My mod bullied me and was like, not bullied. He was like, you need to watch it now. I was like, okay, all right. And he was right. He was right. It was incredible. It was so good.
Why did Stray just go, had the what? Is Stray having a stroke?
Maybe.
Maybe Stray just woke up. Stray was already here earlier. What do you mean?
It doesn't mean they didn't have a nap.
No, that's true.
You know? Yeah. Half-price appetizers.
It definitely looks like a stroke, though.
Yeah. Or a cat, maybe. Could be a cat. My device tweaking out.
I guess that works too.
Well, there you go. There you go.
We have found the
You
root of the
good?
problem.
Yeah. Yeah? You tired? You yawning?
No, I just yawn during stream always for some reason.
I mean, fair enough.
Like, I barely yawn any time of the day, but the moment I click that stream button, oh god. We yawning.
Yeah. You'll love to see it. You'll love to see it.
Nobody on yawn duty today. Nope. Fucking get good.
Get good, losers.
Yeah, basically.
Oh, man.
Hey, it's my other mod who's also British.
Ah, British.
British.
Nah. Get back to mocking the Brits again.
We are so nice.
Yeah. We're the worst. It's fine. People make fun of Americans on the daily, so. I'm used to it.
Really?
Yeah.
You think so?
Imagine why. Yeah.
Huh. I have no idea. So disappointed. Oh,
Yeah.
God.
Boy.
I love making fun of Americans. Don't we all as Europeans? I mean, anybody who's not American, actually. That just makes fun
I mean,
of
a
them.
lot of Americans also.
True.
You know what I mean?
Americans making fun of Americans. Such is life.
Yep, it's true.
So be it.
It's true. So be it. So be it.
Meh.
Meh.
Wahaha.
Who doesn't, TBH? I know.
Yeah, I will. Alright, you want to call it before the ads start?
I am fine with that. I'm definitely like starting to lose steam.
What are words? What is a brain? I don't know. Okay, question. I assume you have to end the Chrome thing so that we leave the shared chat so that then the thing goes through to be able to raid?
I have no idea what you just said.
The shared chat stuff we have on the Twitch.
Correct.
Yes, if I leave that, does that mean that all of it, like if I leave the collaboration, does it mean that I can raid after?
Yeah, you should be able to. I think it'll just mean they're separate. I honestly don't know how raids work. I was gonna raid AF.
Okay, I'm gonna try and leave. Like, are you sure you want to leave this stream to get our session? Yes.
Womp.
Okay. Goodbye. I am now on my own.
Okay. Bye. All right. Well, we're raiding out to AF. So.
I don't know. He don't know who yet. Oh God, I haven't figured it out yet.
Ah! Get fucked, loser. No,
Oh,
I'm just kidding.
Shut up.
Anyway, thank
right,
you
well,
everybody for
let me-
hanging out today. It was fun, Sid. We'll have to play a game together sometime in the future. Yeah,
We should.
we should. Some kind of game.
One game. A game.
A game. Games.
A
A game of all games.
A
Bye-bye.
game that